my hunt for the assailants that attacked me. But there seems to be no sign of the trail, during which I've come a little light on cash. Fortunately, though, the king and queen heard about my return to my mercenary work. They offered me a job to find an artifact. I accepted, saying that I'm in desperate need of cash. She designated some newbies to assist me on this little quest. They couldn't spare any experienced soldiers, saying that there's been some incidents involving merfolk disappearing, and they need their military at home. We managed to find the artifact, some sort of disc. Not sure what it is. We lost some men on the way. Some survived, but badly injured. Once we got back to the kingdom, I told him to walk it off and go seek some medical aid while I go take the artifact to the queen. When I got there, I am greeted with what looks like some sort of drunken pirate and some 5 individuals who must not be from Espa. They didn't seem to react when they heard my name. That's actually kind of a good thing. Last thing I want is fanboys or fangirls gushing over me. The queen says that the disc is some sort of a key to get us to Neptune. And the drunk pirate suggests that we take his ship there. But in the meantime, we stock up on supplies. And in which the new party seemed to want to see what I'm capable of. I'm not the kind of guy who wants to, try to show off or impress people. I don't got time for that shit. I'm here to do a job. But I humor them. Didn't exactly put my heart into it, but whatever. I don't care. They even asked what exactly I specialize in. I told them that I slay mages. 2 of them seemed to take offense to that. I hope this isn't going to be another wizard incident like my last group. But regardless, we set out to find the lost city of Neptune. When we got to the area, we thought we may have to go underwater. I sent out a scout ahead. That was a mistake. I can't believe I made such a rookie move. You don't send scouts when you're in enemy lines. You do it when you're just out of it. Because of that, the sea serpent got the jump on me. Didn't have time to react. It wrapped itself around me, and my back just popped, and I just could not fight. Everything I did was just useless. Scales was there to get me out of that situation, though. He's alright. But, yeah, once we dispatched the serpents, the water seems to separate. We start to sink to the bottom of the ocean, but the water is pushed away. It's something I've never seen before. Seems something at a biblical scale. But I've wasted 25 gold of incense making my familiar into an octopus. Live and learn, I suppose. Now, excuse me. I'm going to go and piss out some blood.
That's awesome. Thank you, Howard. Thank you, Joseph, for the recap of last where we left off last. So yes, you guys got swirled down this whirlpool after defeating some serpents. You have these serpents kind of dead at your feet, laying across the ship where you collapsed the first one. But you all are kind of shipwrecked on this, like the floor of this temple at the very peak of the temple that's sticking out of the water still. You see, let's see here. You kind of see, I don't remember if I showed you this last time, guys. Sorry about that. You start seeing like statues and tridents and stuff and other kind of things that poke out of the water. But you guys, right now, your ship's resting on the temple floor. What you guys do?
And this was right after the fight.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh.
So you guys see basically this kind of on the lower picture here, if you guys can see that screen, it's kind of like imagine like a ship's up there, but you've kind of landed on top of this like ruined temple with similar structure ahead of you with pillars and stuff. So basically leading to what it looks like the entry of the temple.
Well, that's something you don't see every day.
Yeah. Probably where we should go.
I've never seen anything like it.
And then Jack Sparrow will introduce you. He's like, excuse me. This is not part of the arrangement. What am I supposed to do here with my ship? It doesn't do bloody good on dry land.
Oh, at least you remember where you parked.
Where you are? You have parked.
From?
Not good. It's not good. This is way more involved than I plan to be. I like to kind of stay a little distance between, safety and danger.
Fun in that.
Yeah, it's not usually a great distance. This is not. There's nothing I can really do probably to aid you all. But if there's any last minute supplies that you might need before you guys go do your thing, I can maybe assist you with that. But otherwise, we're going to try to stay here, get prepared, and try to find a way to get off. Get unstuck. I guess.
How's everyone looking?
I imagine that the water. I imagine the water has to return back to the surface eventually.
I should hope so.
Yeah. So we don't know how long of a time limit we have.
I suggest we get cracking. No pun intended.
I think we can take a little time to just get our bearings before we set out. Just an hour.
I agree with that. I'm not looking too good.
Sure. You guys could definitely do that. You guys could take a short rest or whatever you like on the ship. It's your time to decide what you guys want to do before you kind of, I guess, dive
Short
in.
rest would be useful.
Very useful. Yeah, I think short rest and then figure out where to enter and what we're gonna do. How about also we use one of those scrolls?
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
So are we taking a short rest?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like that's what the group wants to do. Okay. I'm also trying to update your token here, Lorna, for you real fast. It looks let's use the old.
Oh, I'll go ahead and do this too. So if you're using a hit die, add a d6.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, I got a 12.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Aww.
You should be good to rock and roll now, Ernest.
I'll roll one more.
Oh.
Yeah, 64 out of 69 isn't bad.
Wait, your hit points are 69.
Yes.
All right.
85, not bad. Ooh, do I do one more? I only use 3.
Go for it.
It's only 5 extra points, though, that I need. I'll leave it. Yeah, I'm good. Who wants to read the scroll? Either Faye or Ezekiel?
I'll read it.
It sounds like Ezekiel might be having microphone issues. I'm sorry, I just saw his message, so he may only be able to get with through chat tonight.
No worries.
I'll read it.
Okay.
Alright, so I will cast water breathing.
You're casting water breathing on on the entire group?
Yep.
Okay. That gives you guys 8 hours water breathing, right?
24.
24.
24, gotcha.
Also, while we're doing our short rest, let's split out all these healing potions that we have. Because we have a whole bunch. What does everybody have in terms of healing?
I got healer's kit.
I have a healer's
Hang on.
kit too. And a potion.
Just a regular?
I have one
Mm-hmm.
or potion.
Okay. Faye?
Ezekiel, I am a wizard.
That's
Yes.
actually an answer.
I could use a potion or two.
Okay. And Ezekiel, I assume then that means that you have no healing? Or you have all the hit points in the world so much so that you never need healing?
Wizard.
Okay. So you have no potions or stuff. So...
You have no potions, no scrolls that does healing at all. You're
Cool.
tapped out.
So...
Your name is Ezekiel.
That's a good point.
Right. Yeah, how come you haven't introduced yourself to our new friend?
Has he never actually
No!
said his name yet to anyone, Ezekiel?
Ezekiel
I
said it
mean-
to us.
Why would he want to introduce himself as, "Hi, I'm Ezekiel, I'm a wizard. Hello, Mage Slayer"?
That is true.
Very good point. Oh, that's true. His studies do usually take up more of his attention.
That is true.
All right, so you
Oh,
guys,
no.
are you? Oh, go ahead and take care of your inventory. Like settle that up because that will matter.
Yeah.
So that's
So-
2 potions.
Hold on, because there's 4 regular healing, 4 greater, and 2 superior.
I think we should save the superior.
I don't think we should keep it in my bag, right? Because if I'm carrying the bag, I take it out unless somebody's beside me and they take it out. So I'm thinking that, like,
Maybe
people should have them.
one person should have the superior as a just in case thing
Yeah.
to quickly get someone up.
Or themselves if they're, like, dead almost. Yeah. So I'm thinking... Oh my god, I don't know who. I don't like divvying shit up. Anika, you have a potion, yes?
Yeah, I have a potion of healing.
Okay, so Cronus, Ezekiel, Faye, and Jasul each get a regular healing.
All right.
I'll take a greater. Who else? Who else wants a greater healing?
I'll
would
take
like
it.
that.
I'll take a greater.
Cronus, you'll take one as well? Since you're frontline.
Is everyone doing
Yeah,
good on
that's what I'm thinking.
finding the items in the compendium? You guys aren't having any issues with that, right?
No.
So I'll take a greater as well.
Okay. And Faye, you took one, so there's one greater healing left. Jasul, did you want to take that since you'll be frontline as well? Probably.
Say what?
Did you want to take a greater healing as well?
That's fine.
Okay. And who wants superior?
I mean, I can, since I'm probably the fastest one here to get to somebody.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's a good idea.
Ezekiel, did you want to carry the last superior? The last superior healing potion. Okay. Cool.
All right. I trust everyone to update their sheets accordingly, and if it's not in there, it's not in there. On that note, Faye, you did update your notes for your spells stored. I know you did spend the spells to get stuff in there. I don't remember what it was, but it's in your notes already.
Yeah, I put a 4th level chromatic orb and a 1st level chromatic orb into it.
Perfect. All right, cool. I haven't looked at the notes yet, so when you go to use it, I always if it's a while from when you first said it and I forget, I always check it and just go by that. Awesome. So anything else anyone else wants to do before you guys disembark?
Isn't Ezekiel typically a name for an angel?
Wrong.
It's just kind of ironic.
I'm assuming you're actually talking to Ezekiel. Just challenging without a microphone tonight. Of course, everyone wants to learn about Ezekiel's character, his backstory, and everything when his microphone is on the fritz.
I was worried that I would be roboting on the recap because my connection was bouncing all over the place. Fair enough.
Well, you guys collect your thoughts and collect yourselves, deal with your rations, split up your supplies, and you guys have gotten your bearings and had a little bit of chit chat amongst some of yourselves. You look up into the sky with the swirling, ocean waters just kind of forming these walls around you that just reach high into the sky like mountains. But if you look at the very, up into the clear sky where it breaks, you see the moon's at its highest point. And it's starting to get fairly late into the evening. You guys head off the ship, and it doesn't take long for the smell and to just really kind of hit you more and more as you walk towards the entrance of this temple. And as you approach through the room with the pillars, you kind of enter this area. Which I want to make sure, you enter this kind of circle area. I know it looks like a rectangle, but that's just an illusion. It's it's a circle with some pillars around it, but in the center you see a kind of recessed plate and two. I don't know what the actual name for these things are called. I think they actually have a technical name, but these wheels, like these stone pillars with poles that you can, looks like almost like steering masts that you can.
It's not portcullis.
A what's it called? Catland, maybe? I don't know. But if that, I put some of these steering wheels on there because that was the closest thing that I could think of. But basically, think of them as like stone pillars with these stone posts that kind of got off the sides of it. And you see one on the left side of the room and one on the right side of the room, and you see pillars that kind of surround you as you enter. As you enter here, though, you do notice that some of the floor is starting to change. It's not like just bare stone. It's starting to feel gooey, like your boots want to stick to it a little bit as you walk through it. Walk through this area and enter this forum.
Gross.
I don't like this.
This is disgusting. I'm prestidigitating my boots every step.
Okay. Yep. It disappears for a moment and it comes right back within seconds later. It seems like you can't get away from this stuff. It's just awful.
We should hurry. There's no telling how long that water's going to stay up.
Right.
Yeah. What are we looking for exactly? I know we said a forge, but none of us know how to forge. So we're looking for someone alive, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to investigate the thing. Whatever it's called.
Okay. Yeah. What would you like to do?
I'm going to see if there, if any of those pieces sticking out is like a lever. Of course. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you touch it, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't really do so much of an investigation if you're just touching it to see if it's a lever. As you try to push it as a lever, like up and down function, it doesn't really give anything. But as you bump into it, it does. There is some movement. It's left to right, though.
Is there some sort of cranks?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, Yeah.
So I'm guessing they have to be moved at the same time.
I'll go on the other one.
Okay.
Which direction are we supposed to go? Are they supposed to go separate directions? Same direction? And if so, which direction?
Oh no. All the directions.
Let's try both of you turn it to your right first. Let's see if that works.
Okay.
So clock.
All right. I'm going to need strength checks from each of you.
That was a
Strength
save.
check or athletics or what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Athletics would be better, more accurate. Can you do athletics, Morna? Okay.
Thank you.
One of these days I'm
It's
going to
okay.
roll above a single digit.
Lorna, yours does take some resistance at first, but you kind of shoulder or muster through it, and you are able to kind of break off the crud and erosion and the kind of the sea that had been sitting on what was binding it, and it starts to rotate as you start turning the wheel clockwise. You hear the like this clicking of chains or something coming from below as you do so. Josel, you're struggling a little bit. It is corroded, and not corroded is not the right word, but it's got some just crud that the sea has kind of left upon its mechanisms. You could ask for some help to try to get that break free, or try again if you'd like to start turning the wheel.
Hey, Scales, give me a hand here.
I love that. So,
I'm gonna kind of just go over and bump him out of the way.
Oh.
all right.
Oh.
If you allow it, Josul, he can try by himself, or you guys can work together and roll with advantage.
He bumped me. He's doing this
Okay.
on his own.
Go ahead, Cronus. Just straight athletics roll. Takes you a second to see the crud. It takes one more extra nudge than you care to admit, but you do break free of the crud and start rotating the wheel clockwise as well. And you also hear a similar sound of the chains going. Eventually, as you're working on, as you are spinning this wheel, Lorna, your wheel kind of comes to a stop, and you hear this ching, like something clicks into place. And you notice that the center plate of the floor starts to move or tremble a little bit, but it's not able to completely finish what it wants to do. Something's restraining it or binding it and stopping it from activating. But only moments later, you'll hear Cronus's wheel spinning and the chains going, continue to go clink. And then something locks in, and you do see the plate start to react. It shakes free a little bit of the ocean crud and some of this nasty slime that it has on its surface apart, and it kind of separates open, revealing a entrance. You look down; it's a kind of a deep decline into otherwise empty room from this distance, but you have found the entry to the temple.
All right. Good job, guys.
Is there
Who
like
wants to go
stairs or a
first?
ladder or something?
Yeah, it's there. It's kind of like more of a deep descent stairs, so you'll have to watch your step. But yeah, there it's pretty just a steep staircase to this temple room.
Okay then.
All right. Who's going into the death hallway first?
Not it.
Likewise.
Joseph walks down.
I do put my lights up, though, because I can't see shit.
All right, you descend down the stairs, and the deeper you go, the less and less light you have from the little moonlight that you had already.
I have a dancing.
Oh, you got
light
dance lights around you? I'm sorry. So you see the lights kind of floating around and Nika as you guys descend the stairs, but those for you that check back, you all, well, actually, you won't have to look. You can hear this. As you guys move deeper and deeper into the temple, the sound of the raging, whirling waters that were spinning around the Temple of Neptune become a little bit more muffled, a little bit more tamed. The smell, however, is becoming more and more awful and more unavoidable. Floor is becoming really slimy and thick with ichor and muck, and it's just you're just not sure exactly what you're stepping in. I'm going to go ahead and need everyone to go ahead and make con saving throw.
Oh no.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. Let me double check my notes here, Faye, because I don't remember what I wrote here. There we go. So, Faye.
Fate token!
You don't
Probably a
even,
good idea.
No!
I can't see if you rolled it already.
It's a double nat one.
Oh, I thought you already had a fate token. You used your fate token.
I used a luck point.
Oh, okay. All right. So, roll me 1d4, Faye, please.
Oh no. 2.
All right, you are poisoned for the next 2 hours. And that's the effect. So mechanically you're poisoned, but yeah, you're just the fumes, the smell, the environment is just making you so nauseous and queasy that you just are having a hard time with the situation. After 2 hours, you can make the con save again to see if you pass or not.
All right.
Everyone else so far is okay. Let me double check. Write this down. How many passes was that?
What?
Everyone else?
Okie dokie. And... Awesome. All right. Mechanically, also, as you guys are entering this area, the floor is thick with muck. Unless you guys ask or I specify otherwise, it seems for the remainder that this is considered difficult terrain. Let's see. Oh, the area you're entering, I should say, is difficult terrain. And you guys descend into this kind of wide chamber that basically a foyer or otherwise fancy hallway between several rooms. But when you do enter this room, you do see a great statue before you, but its head is missing and one of the arms seem to be broken off. Its right arm.
I see nothing.
Yeah, which way is the statue?
Sorry, let me see.
No, I can't see anything except for a bit of stone.
Oh. Well, because I changed your guys' tokens, let me just re-import your tokens. To make sure
I do have 120 feet of dark vision.
But that ain't helping us none.
Wrong Howard token.
Oh, sorry.
And I can see through magical darkness.
Holy shit, Skyboy.
Oh my
Skyboy's
God.
back.
Oh God, they're trying
Okay.
to confuse us.
Can everyone see everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Yeah.
see my token. Are we here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I can select my token. I just can't even see them, probably because I can't see.
Let me see. Here, I didn't update your light. That's my fault. I'll give you guys 60 feet because I feel like that it's narratively easier, but you guys will just have to keep it honest with your actual visuals distances. 60, that's fine.
Read this damn thing.
And then who else was having some issues with their vision? Was that you, Faye?
Yeah, I'm just measuring.
Yeah, 120, 120.
Should we be able to see down this hallway or no?
No, that's a wall.
All right, just wanted to make sure.
I still can't actually see the token.
You can't.
I'm
Yeah,
just going to
that's
try
good.
putting a torch down to see if that helps. No?
There, you should be able to do that. Is that good?
Yes, I can.
All right, so everyone can see. Right now, this is dim light. This room that you're in is there. Everyone else is in good shape. Curtis, Sanika.
Josel's
Yeah, I'm
going
good.
to Josel's going to reach into his pack and pulls out an already lit torch.
Well, okay.
So I'm going to have a bright light for 20 feet and an additional 20 feet of dim light.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
going to step 20 feet away from him.
All right. So you guys are in this this hallway. You see the statue with its head chopped, kind of broken off. It's chopped off, and a right arm crumbled.
Where's the statue at?
Where is the statue?
I did not put any objects, but it's kind of in the. Let me just do this with a little pencil marker.
Just ping it.
Yeah, that's true. Right here, up against this wall. And then also you see down.
You might want to ping it on the token layer so we can see.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, sorry about
Okay,
that, guys.
there
you
All right. So that's where the statue is. You also, those that have dark vision, you see.
There's 60 feet of light coming from me, so we can see. I have 4 torches around us, or lanterns.
All right, Cronus, nothing is dim light around here.
Stifling my skills here.
You're really clipping this bird's wings back. But I'm sorry. So you do hear the sound of water kind of lapping against stone coming from the west, but nothing as much coming from the east.
So I assume that a forge needs to be on dry land to do this. So east?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
All right. So you guys walk down the hallways, and it's the ick is just growing thicker and becoming more of a pain to walk through. But as you guys approach the stairs, you look down and see a room that's just kind of been wrecked by time and sitting underneath the sea for so many thousands of years. You look around and you see some remnants of structures and just any kind of material or fabric that hasn't just completely turned to dust. It's just it rotted in this room. You see little critters kind of crawling all around in the room down the stairs that have little crabs that kind of come in and out, and but nothing really else at this moment that catches your eye from where you're currently standing.
Okay. I'm gonna peek around the corners.
Sorry, I was kind of jumped the gun. I'm sorry. I thought you guys were already in that room. That kind of gave the description of the room, so you guys can go ahead and enter that room. Let's just go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this real quick.
Oh.
There's nothing happening right now. I'm just thinking. I kind of like how Howard did that when he did that battle royale, where it kind of helped out, just kind of make sure everyone has a turn if something were to go down. Like, I like keeping it. Everyone kind of speaks candidly, but if something were to happen, it's nice to go ahead and just go off that to resolve the. So yeah, you guys have entered the room, and as you guys enter a little bit more, Lorna, with where you're standing, you're going to be the first one to see a piece of artwork that kind of still remains crudely on the wall. It's kind of covered in barnacles and algae and stuff, but you can still make out kind of some of the deeper etchings and part of the artwork what it resembled. Go ahead and actually no, that's no reason for you to roll. You see that it's basically without further investigation or looking into it or research, it looks like a bunch of people or humanoids that are basically bowing before a larger person. If you guys would like anyone else, as everyone else that searches the room, they also see the artwork kind of peeking out from the moss. Is there anything else you guys want to do or check or look into?
You said it was a humanoid bowing at a humanoid?
So here on the southern wall,
okay.
You'll see this mossy kind of overgrowth and not mossy, like algae and barnacles forming on this wall, but you'll see a bunch of little humanoid figures bowing to a larger figure.
What does the figure seem human-ish or absolutely not?
From this distance, it definitely looks like a human. You could do an investigation to kind of look closer into it, investigate the wall, or clear some moss, or whatever you'd like to do.
I'll help clear some moss.
Okay.
At the higher places.
Go ahead and make an investigation check, Nika, with advantage.
Didn't matter.
All right. You guys do clear out some moss, and you do see that it is clearly humanoids. At least, it looks like a very large, just another large human. It doesn't look like alien or anything. But you guys don't find much more value in searching the wall, and you don't think it bears any more great evidence. You just see that this is a kind of an illustration of people worshiping almost a leader or a god.
All right. Cool, we're in a temple.
Hold up before you guys move forward anymore. What you don't notice as you guys are approaching the room, since no one was checking or investigating, you do not notice that there's stuff dripping from the ceiling. Everyone had a dex saving throw.
Oh no.
I believe mine is made with advantage. Let me double check.
You're okay. You're in the clear.
Yeah.
Yep. You're all. Everyone but Lorna made it clear. So as you guys enter the room,
I have danger sense.
You have to be able to see though. You weren't looking.
Okay.
you have advantage on dexterity saving throws, such as traps and spells.
Would you necessarily be able to see the trap, though?
We
Like
weren't
the
really
trap.
looking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me see. What was your perception check before though? Because you were in there looking first, weren't you? No, you didn't roll investigation out. Sorry, Lorna. So as you guys are walking through the room, you guys weren't checking for anything else in, but you start to hear something like drip from the ceiling that makes a more, instead of like just water dripping into a puddle, more like a plop. With the lights dancing around you and brightly illuminating all the area, you're quickly kind of see whatever that plop from the ceiling starts to burn at whatever it comes in contact with the floor. Like a chemical acidic kind of burn. And the rest of you catch on really quick to notice what's going on and can kind of scurry out of the room and into that hallway right there. Lorna, you catch on to it pretty quick too and start making your way for the door. But at the last moment, it does, a drop does fall on your shoulder and start to burn at whatever you are currently wearing on your shoulder.
My shoulder? So skin?
So you gotta go ahead and let me roll damage first.
My new tattoo!
A 9. No. You take 9 points of acid damage, and you will continue to receive damage until it is removed or destroyed.
Oh. The thing, so my shoulder?
Well, it says the damage each round until removed. Non-magical wood, metal, or tool used to remove it is destroyed. That's how I have it written here. So you have to scrape it off, or like if you have like a fabric, I imagine, draped around your shoulder, you could try to use something to scrape it off, or maybe there's a spell to kind of clean it off, or...
Lorna, are you okay?
Actually, can I reach
Prestidigitation.
over and just pull it off?
Can you what?
I want to reach onto it, like pretty much like try to scoop it all off. Over.
I mean, if you grab with your hands, the effects will move to your gloves. Yes. Is that what you're asking?
What is this, napalm?
Well, I mean, he's not really. The item that's used to remove it is destroyed because it eats away at whatever the object was.
Alright. I'm going to pull my sickle out.
Okay.
And then offer it to Lorna.
We can't hear you.
I mean, can't Faye just do the
I
sparkles?
can just sparkle it away.
That's true. It doesn't say. It does specify here what spells could free it. It doesn't say prestidigitation, but I can't speak. It doesn't say whatever that spell.
Prestidigitation.
So I don't know if it's because prestidigitation doesn't actually touch it. I don't know.
Well,
But
it is a cantrip, so it's not that powerful.
Yeah.
I'll put up what it just does.
Just go ahead. Make an Arcana check. It was not supposed to be this complicated of a thing.
It's us. What do you expect?
I mean, we're talking about using a tool to take off acid from a shoulder. It's like, I'm not... That already was weirdly complicated.
Okay, so yeah, Faye, with your Arcana ability and prestidigitation, I can't figure it out. I'll have to come up with another word for that spell. You are able to get rid of it and remove it from her shoulder, so you will no longer take any more damage, Lorna.
Just call it magical shower / perfume.
Sure.
Magical perfume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
All right.
I'm gonna wrap up that shoulder and yep, we're not gonna talk about that. Never
if
happened.
I look up, can I see what's dripping?
You can look back up there, and it looks like this, green slime that seems to be dripping from the ceiling.
Just everywhere, or are there patches?
Just for patches over the ceiling that seem to be dripping. It's not so much in the hallway that you're in, but you did see in the ceiling there in patchwork. It wasn't all over the ceiling, but here. Just,
does it look like it was designed to be that way, or like it's just seeping through?
It's seeping through. You don't know if it's due to the ruins, what's happening here. It seems like to be not a trap, if that's what you're asking. It doesn't seem to be man-made. It seems to be a product of the environment.
Right. So that layer that we're probably in the temple also has acidic goo. Cool. That was in character, by the way.
And Faye and Cronus, you guys are still in the room, so make another dex save.
Sorry,
I said we all left it.
Yeah, sorry, my dog was distracting me.
Okay, so you guys are in this hallway for the moment, safe from the green slime.
I am gonna just activate my magic eyes as we're going forward, just keeping detect magic up.
Okay. All right. Cronus and Nika, what are you guys doing? Ezekiel, what are you guys? Josel, what would you guys like to do?
Waiting for the bigger people to move.
Okay.
Because I'm not going in front.
All right, Lorna,
I'm
you
actually
grab
going to
drinks.
stay in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. I imagine Lorna would probably move forward with you, Josel, and the rest. Who wants to stay in the back?
I'm going to be in the very back.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Josel, do you want to take lead here since Lorna's not here, or do you just want Lorna to lead, or what would you like to? Or anyone really? I'm done. That's Josel. I just saw you were going first for a moment. So you guys are going down this room. It's becoming the smell is getting to you guys again, and you guys are continuing down the hall. You see where it forks. Turns to the right to a room. There's a solid door, and then the hallway continues on down the way, or as you get to this part of the hallway. And then at this point, go ahead and use player actual character movement. You don't have to take turns; just move your character movement.
You said it's a difficult terrain?
The hallway that you're in right now is difficult terrain, yes.
Okay. Was it? Is this a door?
Yes, there's a door to your west, and then there's a hallway that continues on to the south. There doesn't seem to be a door to the south, just a door here.
There's a door over here.
All right. Is the door magical?
Are you using detect magic?
Yep, it is up for 10 minutes.
The door is not magical, but there seems to be magic that's coming from behind the door.
There is magic inside there.
Well, components don't naturally come. No, you detect magic behind the door. The handle starts to turn freely. What would you like to do? Else would you like to do, Ezekiel? Do you actually want to open it now?
Joseph will take the dodge action.
I will ready Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You fiddle with the knob for a few moments. Let me just make sure I got this right for you.
I hide behind Faye.
What happened?
Okay. All right. You guys turn the knob and open the door. It swings inward into the room. The light layer. There it is. And in the room, you see these three. How far away are you? Do you have dark vision, Ezekiel? Faye does. Faye can see that. No
He
problem.
should. He's a tiefling.
I think he's a human. I think. Okay. So you open the room, then Ezekiel. You don't see anything, but you do hear something in the room. It's kind of dimly lit. It's kind of hard to make out, but you definitely hear and kind of can make out shapes in the room. Those with dark vision or can see that way, you will notice that there's three womanly figures that are very kind of hideous looking, and they're kind of snap and look at you guys, and they start walking towards the door that you guys just opened, and they start saying kind of crackly and raspy, treasures? Did you bring us treasures? Oh no! Guess our concoctions is safe deep below. And they just kind of keep repeating this as they're kind of walking and approaching you.
I think we took a wrong turn, guys.
Would I know what they are?
Same. Except I actually don't see into that room. It still looks like there's a wall.
Hold on, let me make sure there's not a wall. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I selected it, did not hit delete. So you see these three kind of hideous ladies approaching you, repeating this: "That treasures. Did you bring a treasure? No treasures. Then sink deep below." And the one is kind of lit in her hands, kind of reach out to you, and it's kind of claw and sharp and jagged. Her claws are.
I'm going to do it again.
At this point, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to freeze where they're at, so that way I know what you guys want to do, whatever. But right now, we're going to speak candidly until someone pulls the trigger.
Do we know what that is?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do a history. Yeah, let's do a history check. Faye and Anika, you guys go ahead and get advantage because you have dealt with this crime before.
Oh,
wow. So you know them as they're commonly referred to as like hags that are kind of witch-like folk and very much so. Let me see what else you guys know from that history roll. Yeah, you just know that they're witch folk, they're hags, they're usually covens, and they practice dark art, magical arts, and are usually known for making odd and peculiar trades with other non-witch folk.
So, are we going to try and trick them? Like
And they get a little bit more angry.
I actually want to reach into my pouch and pull out my basic poison with a question mark.
And I'm going to take out... Sorry.
And then
I'll take out drought
reach it
poison.
out like I'm going to hand it to him.
Okay. You want to hand it to him?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and approach them if you want. They're getting a little bit more frantic, a little bit more crazed with, as they say. You grab it or you reveal it to her. She looks at it, sniffs it a little bit more. No. This is not the treasure that will do. This is no good to us. We want something a little bit more personable. And they start looking at you like you have nothing that we want to clip or have of you. But what about your friends? They got lovely hair. I would love to have some of their soft, luxurious hair.
I scoot forward. And
I'm going to whisper and undercommon to Anika. You want me to give them the rubies?
That was the plan at the moment. As of right now, no. They're not hair.
No, we don't want no stones. We want pretty hair.
Wait, they speak undercommon?
Oh, you guys are speaking undercommon? I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's a good question. What do they speak?
It's our secret language.
They're speaking in common. They do not speak undercommon, so they do not know.
Can you guys hear me?
Redact that. Like angry Nazis all the time.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit. You sound far away.
Sounds like it's ramping up, though.
Better? I was gonna say I walk forward at the mention of the hair. I have plenty of it. I will take my dagger and take probably like a good inch around of hair and cut it off, tie it in a knot, and hand it to them.
You know, they could probably make voodoo dolls out of that.
Yep. Before she does that with that history check and general arcana knowledge,
You guys would know that could be? You guys don't know how bad it could be, but you know that the trades are usually not in no, it's never in the person's favor on the receiving end. It's a legitimate trade, and it's usually honored, or offered, or some value is given to the person making the trade. But ultimately, it usually favors the hags. You guys will know that.
Lorna, that's probably a bad idea.
Bad idea.
I think you should find out what you're getting back in return.
Before I give it to them.
And it needs to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
The witch will kind of throw a temper no, it's like that. Just give it to me. You're right. Cut it. And
it's fine.
After a few moments, what? Go ahead.
You want something for free?
Yes, we need something
Tax?
back.
Yeah, you should make that deal before you give her the hair.
I didn't give her the hair before I give it to her. You're gonna let all of us pass?
I will tell you how to get to the lower levels of the temple if you give me your hair.
Ask where the furnace is.
Where's the forge?
Yeah,
that.
Forge is. There's more than one forge in this place. There's 2 forges, and they're both located on the next floor below.
I think you know which forge we're talking about. The one that crafted the tridents.
If you're here for the forges, I imagine you're here for the forges for the trident, and both forges must be running to heat that kind of Atlantean steel.
Ah.
Why do we need your help to find the lower levels? I don't think a staircase is generally that hard to find.
Well, then good luck, Gaynor, and give me your hair.
For what?
Yeah,
because it's mine. Now give it to me! And then we're going to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh, fuck.
So you guys have already rolled.
Fuck!
Well, I mean, they gave you a couple opportunities, and you guys respectfully declined.
He asked further questions, and they got angry.
Yeah. They answered your questions about where the thing was.
Mm-hmm.
You said why do we need your help if it's just stairs?
Yeah, I was expecting it's not stairs, not okay, we attack, but alright.
Let me think. makes sense. But if you want to ask further questions, you can. But I will just say they are getting very restless and very impatient. So, what was your follow-up question?
Well, essentially, you could show us how to get to the forge, but what is in the way? I think that may be a bit more important than how to get there.
All sorts of creatures, all sorts of things that want to see you guys ultimately dead. But the floor, the access to the next floor is sealed. Now, that is your information. Give me your hair. You guys have more questions, and you keep asking.
I'd want a clearer answer before that hair. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous.
It's over 2 feet long.
Yes.
They're getting really angry and they're like, "What? We already answered your question. It's becoming too much trouble. We might as well just take it here." Yes, there's things that in these tunnels that are going to kill those that don't belong down here. Those that will go to the grave to defend what secrets hide in these tombs.
It's a very vague answer, but Lorna, if you want to make the deal for that, I'd say give them half of that, maybe, since it was half an answer.
I give them a half-inch of hair.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what other detail you want for the question.
No, I was figured that's what they were going to give, but I asked what's in the way, not yes, there are things in the way. So to Nika, that's not an answer.
Okay, so are you asking about why you can't get to the next floor, or
no? I want to know what's going to attack us, and I don't know if they want to tell me that.
Like what types of?
I think that's a very generic answer for a very generic question. To be fair.
Yeah.
So okay, so it's up to you, Lorna. But they're chomping at the bit, and they look like they're getting ready for blood.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna
You guys don't have to. It's up to you.
I kind of turn around and look at the rest of the party. I side-eye look at Cronus, like, do we want to fight him, or do we want to just skedaddle? Actually, no. I'm gonna and give them a half-inch of hair. Plenty.
Like 1 hair or half-inch of a lock, like a hair.
No, like.
Okay. You're giving them a chunk of hair, but only a little bit of length.
Yeah, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just not 1 hair strand. That's basically all I was trying to clarify on.
I have enough hair. I'm sure I can, get rid of some.
She is fanatically happy with it, and she goes back to her to the other hags and look, I got this. And then be gone, all of you. Yeah, we have many more things to do. Just be careful.
Well, that was eventful.
Yep, and now my hair is uneven.
You'll live.
We'll fix it later.
Yeah. Come on, there are things trying to kill us in here. Surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to do the turn order thing? Or are we just going to...
1 second here. Well, you guys did not actually start combat, so let me get rid of that. But yes, we probably should start doing the turn order and how you guys are moving in the hall. So let's not do each individual person. Let's just do. I like how you guys are doing it right now. How about the 3 of you move and the other 3 of you go like that? That's how you guys are kind of walking down the hallway.
I'm actually going to be dropping to the back of the group again.
Okay, well, just move you guys accordingly. Just, use your regular movement speeds. Unless you guys are in combat, it doesn't have to be hard set. I just want you guys to not move 200 feet in 1 turn.
Also, as we're leaving the hag hallway door area, I kind of want to just keep an eye over my shoulder, make sure we're not being followed.
Okay.
Probably close
Make-
that door.
You guys are in the hall right now. You don't notice the door is remaining closed. Nothing as right now. If you want to check as you guys go down the hallway, you're welcome to. This is all you guys. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm letting you guys move your tokens.
I'm pretty sure giving them a lock of your hair is sort of bad, Lorna.
Yeah.
My family's had worse luck.
Well, that may be true. I'm not sure about that.
I mean, I'm more than happy to go back there and rip one of their spawns out and beat them with the other one, if need be.
Graphic.
Yeah. What do we see in this room?
I see what looks like eggs in this room.
Or mushrooms.
So you enter this room. At this point, you do hear off the distance. You start hearing the sound of rushing water again. You're not sure what it is or where it's coming from, but you do hear it's becoming a little bit less muffled, or it seems to be inside the chambers somehow, further along. But as you enter this area, it's another ruined section of temple. It looks like it might have been some chamber that held some odds and ends, but nothing of real great significance. All that kind of remains now is the ceiling starting to collapse in, and there's some broken tools that lay on the ground that might have been used in some rituals or some form of ceremonial worship.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's any like traps or something.
Okay.
That'd be perception or investigation or what?
Go ahead and make an investigation. You don't see any traps or find any traps. You can go, but as you look around the room, though, you do stumble upon some more kind of artwork that is, a tribute or honoring a deity. This into the this far into the temple, and what you know about the place, you can kind of assume that it is towards Poseidon, and you do find familiar artwork that you kind of saw in the beginning when you first entered the place that had a bunch of people worshiping a larger person, but it's kind of still covered by moss and barnacles. But you don't think any more value is found in there. But you think you found everything of worth finding in that room. Anybody else want to do anything?
I'm going to look back in the hallway and make sure we're not being followed.
Okay. Make a perception check. As far as you can tell, there's nothing coming from behind you. You're more distracted by the increasing sounds of water rushing down the tunnels ahead.
I'm going to watch down this hallway here.
Okay. And you'll notice that the hallways are really, really, really dark. Lorna, let's see how far away can you see? You can only see 30.
She's in my dim light.
Okay.
And I have
Let me
the
double
goggles
check.
of night vision.
Oh, how far does that give you sight?
I will check.
60 feet of bright light.
Oh.
60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else would be dim light.
Right.
That's what I
Oh,
can
everything
see.
else is dim light? Oh, okay. Everything else outside that's considered dim light, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, well
Yeah.
then, you, as you look down this hallway then, Lorna, well, if everything else is dim light with that, I might as well give you, really no limit, right? Let's do 120, and I can always increase from there.
I know Cronus is the same way because I have the same goggles.
I see things.
Wow, see.
Let's see here. Where you at, Cronus?
We see a lot of things. Could you be more specific?
Giant lobster monsters we've fought before.
Oh, well, at least you're more specific than deal makers.
All right. So hopefully you guys can see a little better. Before we switch off this map, I will want to try to update your tokens to your character sheet. So hopefully I don't forget. But yes, those that have dark vision that are looking down the other hallway. So currently only Faye and Lorna see that there are creatures kind of moving around and really kind of crab-like. And from just the shapes and the way it's watching the move, there's something very familiar with the movement. It's kind of hard to make out in dim light, but after some study, you can make out that they're most likely chulls again.
I kind of like turn around to everybody and be like, shh, quiet, shh. There's shit over there.
And you
We know.
also notice that there seems to be a familiar structure in the center of the room that they seem to be kind of crawling around. That is another one of those kind of stone pillars with those bars that can be pushed or rotated.
Yeah.
Right. So is there a game plan? Other than obviously sneak up as close as we can?
I don't do
Anyone
sneak.
Anyone
Be
have
right back
a
while you explain.
large...
Be right back.
If we had a large area effect spell before we got in there, we could potentially take a few of them out or seriously injure them.
I mean, I totally learned Fireball.
I'm staring straight at Ezekiel.
I mean, don't most things you have to be able to see?
I'm back. Sorry. What were you guys thinking about doing? And at this point, yeah, let's go ahead and just take turns in movement and actions. Just because, yeah. Where are you at? Character sheet. Alright. Alright, so Ezekiel, you are looking down the hallway. You see this too, I assume, with your dark vision?
He
Or do
doesn't
you
have
not
dark vision.
Oh, so you do not see this. So Lorna and then have shared that there are enemies in the distance. You don't really have any vision on it right now. So is there anything you'd like to do to maybe help see that, or just skip to the next person right now? Or do you just want to move? All right, Faye, what would you like to do? Say you and Lorna both see this stuff at the same time, so you guys can both communicate with the group, whatever you guys want to do.
I'm gonna move a little bit forward. Hold on, let me see how far I moved. Alright, so I have 15.
Now, are you guys
I will.
moving with stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want? You can try to move stealthily. It will take an action to stealth.
I'll stay here.
Okay.
I will ready an action because only one of them is outside of Eldritch Blast range. I'm just going to hold an action for Eldritch Blast for when we get noticed. I will fire at one of them.
Okay.
Just wait for it. It's my turn.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you're good too, Ezekiel. So, Lorna, what would you like to do?
Out of character / kind of in character. Do we want to lure them into this hallway?
Sure.
Cool.
Wait a minute. Are you guys talking? You and Anika are very far away from one each other.
Oh.
I'm like,
So if you're talking to each other, that's
Whisper
like
yelling?
kind of shouting back. You could probably talk to Ezekiel and Faye at most right now.
that's okay.
Unless
Yeah,
you're
I'll
shouting.
ask those two. I mean, I'm whisper yelling.
Yeah.
Like,
Whisper yelling's very pretty loud.
Yeah, I can vouch that.
yeah. So
Faye, what would you like to respond with?
I'm just focusing on on Eldritch Blast for when I need to cast. So I'm just be like, make a decision on what we're doing.
Ezekiel, do you think we should lure them into the hallway instead of a big open area? I'm gonna stand in the middle of the hallway.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. All right.
I'm going to... Oh, I don't know if I should do this. Oh, wait. What's the range on a javelin?
30
Is it
feet.
30?
Oh, fuck.
30 something.
Okay. I'll just, like, take a torch, light it up, and, like, toss it as far as I can and yell out, "Hey, buttheads! We're over here!" And I'm gonna throw a torch as far as I can to, like, light up the hallway.
Okay. Just do athletics, I guess, to see how far you actually throw it, but I think it's not super critical. Yeah, you can throw it the full 30 feet in without any trouble at all.
Cool.
And let me see, where's that stuff for
I
you guys?
got it. The torch?
Yeah, if you got it, you
I
can just
got
throw it
it.
like 30 feet in front of your character. And it's going to end your turn?
Yeah?
Okay.
Actually, bonus action rage.
Okay. Shouting down the hall definitely catches their attention. The ones that were kind of rotating and crawling around almost in circles and different shapes and designs around this kind of staring pillar. This turning pillar. I like that. We'll call it a turning pillar.
I'm gonna find the name for you.
I kind of like turning pillar.
I do too. You don't need to find it. We already found it.
No, we're good.
All right, sorry. Turning it open. And they immediately start going towards your direction. They are going to use their action. How much movement? 30
To
feet.
be perfectly honest, they should have noticed this earlier because I got a torch out.
Oh, that's a good point. So ignore stealth rolls. They would have probably noticed this. Yeah, so that's a good point.
Can I retroactively say that I went into a frenzied rage?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're gonna bonus action dash towards you guys.
Oh, a bonus action dash.
Or main action, I'm sorry. Sorry.
They're going to move faster towards you.
They're just
Okay.
rogues.
That is, yeah, they're rogue tools. All right, that's as much as they can do that turn. Cronus, it's your turn, sir.
All right. Well, I was looking the
Faye has
opposite
held
way.
action. I'm sorry. Faye can do the Eldritch Blast if she like now.
Okay, I will. And because I'm poisoned, these are at disadvantage. 11. Wait, no. Come on. Please let me hit. Hey, I think I hit on one of them.
What was it? Sorry, I have another window open.
I have an 11 on one of them and a 19 on the other blast.
The 19 hits.
Yay, for 6! Minimum damage!
All right. All right. So 6 points of damage. Which one was that for the one on the left or the one on the right? Faye, do you know which one you were? Which one that was at? Faye, do we lose him? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay. Faye, you might have muted yourself too soon, but I'll just assume the one on the left. Curtis, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I was looking the other way, making sure we weren't being followed. So
Mhm.
when I hear Lorna yell, I'm going to turn around and back, kind of be shocked that there's these things there. Is this difficult terrain right here?
Yes.
Okay. I will do my action to dash to give me my full 45 feet of movement. And then I'm going to bonus action patient defense for prepare for dodge.
Okay. So you are using the dodge action right now?
Yep.
All right, and Nico, what would you like to do? You got these ugly crab people coming right at you.
Crap.
I'm gonna move forward a little bit. This is a difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move here so I can see this one, and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and stop choking on this drink.
Not showing on my screen. Oh, there we go. 27 on which one? The left one.
Yeah, because he's within the range of my sight.
Do you have dark vision, or can you see that far?
I have my
there's a
globs of
torch.
light out, and there's a torch.
But it's outside of torch. Oh no, there is a torch right there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Which
27
one?
and 19.
Both hit.
Cool. For 2 and 1. So for 3.
Okay. So both blasts go down the aisle. You hear them, the concussive hit of each one's blasting into the tool on the left, but they're still running down these halls after you guys. Joe, is there anything else on your turn?
Let me see if it's a bonus action to move my lights. Yeah, so I'm gonna move my lights forward so it illuminates up to where that thing is.
All right.
So there's like a string of 4 lights.
Okay. Can you move the torch, or here? Let me create another torch for you. And just move that.
It's just essentially so from where I am to where that torch is, it's light.
Okay.
It's bright and dim, I think.
All right. Josel, it's your turn.
All right. Josel is going to he's going to drop his torch, and he's going to point his finger at this guy right here, back here.
Okay.
And he's going to like hold his hand, pointing hand like it's a gun, and he's going to say, "Froster," and he's going to.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, that's definitely a hit. He has to do.
Takes 9 cold damage, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, far back one. Got it. Cold damage? Nope. That. Okay. 9 points of damage. Anything else with your turn, sir?
I'll move up. It's go 5, 10, 15.
Yep. All right. All right, Ezekiel, it's your turn, sir. And then Faye, you're up next.
By the way, my torch is still up over here.
Okay. I'll just duplicate you another one, but feel free to grab these and move them. I trust you guys. Just move them as needed. I probably should give them more of us. Okay, we're going to skip Faye. Faye, go ahead and try to fix your mic. Be muted or in Ezekiel.
I'm good.
Or actually, I haven't heard from Ezekiel either.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Ezekiel, are you there?
Yes.
All right. You will need to draw your cube for me, sir, or use that those templates I have here. Let me see if I can. So. Where did I put those? Shit. Oh, there it is. I don't know where I put that. All right. So slow, and that is wisdom saving throw. What's the DC, sir? All right. The first one passes. The other 2 fail. So these 2 are slow. The ones on the right. That's done for. So I'll go ahead and remove that.
This one's really slow.
Yeah. So it's half of half, right? So he's moving.
No, it's a half minus 10 feet.
Oh, okay. So. Wait, half. Oh, yeah, half my 10 feet. Got it. Yep. Yeah, so they're at 10 feet of movement speed. That's awesome. Or no, 5 feet. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They're not having a fun time.
That one's at 5. This one's at 15 still. All right, Ezekiel, it's slow. Faye, what would you like to do?
All right, on this one right here, I'm actually going to do something fun. I needed to make a wisdom saving throw as I cast Phantasmal Killer.
Ooh, I don't think it's going to be good. Oh boy. What does that do?
Well, basically, hold on. It should have included the
14 psychic damage?
let me roll it again so you can see what it does.
Okay.
Basically, I'm tapping into its nightmare. Right now, it sees its deepest fear right next to it, and it is frightened.
All right, it is frightened. It will not approach you. I think that's the only thing it can't come closer to you. I think it's the thing, right?
And I'm just... Well, right now, it has something, whatever it's afraid of is right in front of it. So it can't get any closer.
Wait.
Okay.
Does that do damage every turn if it fails?
Every turn.
Okay. So that's a concentration one then?
Yep.
All right, got it. So he cannot, he is disadvantaged on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is in the line of sight, and it cannot move closer to the source of fear. Got it.
And it's like, you'd probably just hear Faye just like, yes, be afraid, you ugly sea creature. Be afraid.
Just curious if they're dumb enough to dream or not. But okay. Anything else with your turn?
That is it.
The Chul looks like its body posture has changed a little bit, and it looks like it's wanting to come after you, but at the same time, it is terrified of going anywhere closer towards you guys. So, Lorna, it's your turn. I will be running forward and attack 3 times. Reckless, maybe grab 1. All right, so you're running forward. You can get about there. You're still out of range for melee attack at this time. What else would you like to do? Would you like to javelin, or... Oh, 20 feet. Yep, you're good. So you can move one more spot forward.
It's like she's playing charades.
Maybe I should have played with my camera on tonight. Carry on, my wayward son.
Yes.
Now I have this song stuck in my head. Which isn't a bad thing.
Not at all.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you talking now.
Okay, Javelin of Lightning. Sorry, I meant that.
Okay, go
In
for
a line
it.
through the
Totally hits. Now, wait, you have not had a long rest this last time, because it only once per day?
Did I use it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You
Sea
did.
serpent.
Oh,
You used it on the sea
bitch.
serpent. Yeah. I just double checking. It's a once per long rest, or if it's once
it
per short
probably
rest.
is.
Uh,
No, see?
Okay.
Is it?
Can't be used again until next dawn. So it doesn't need a short or a long rest. It has to be the next dawn, which is approaching, but it's still not the next dawn yet.
God damn it. Okay.
It's still a javelin.
It's still a javelin. You can still use it. You just can't use it with the lightning property.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lose my Javelin of Lightning. I will use my regular 19 javelins that I'm carrying.
Well, no. You still have the chain of returning on it. Like, you still have the returning
Oh.
capabilities. It's just the lightning thing is not. going to happen each time.
Yeah.
So
But
you can
Usually-
throw it, bonus action,
Throw
pull
it.
it back, and throw it again.
Yeah, exactly.
but I can. Oh yeah, I have to be in melee. Okay, cool. I'll do that javelin of lightning.
Okay, cool. So that was originally
It's just
21.
7 damage. Yeah, so 21,
7
7.
damage.
Bonus action.
No rage.
No, because rage only adds on melee.
Oh, sorry. Yep, got it.
Unfortunately, I mean you can change that if you want.
No, that makes sense.
Bonus action, I'll pull it back, and then I'll throw a regular javelin because it's not gonna do any difference.
Okay,
23
that's a hit. It's
for 9 damage.
not bad it's not bad range damage for someone that is not a ranged fighter, to be honest.
That is true. I will take
All right.
it.
It is the Chul's turn. So, this one can't approach any further. And since it can't approach any further and it's terrified, it's actually going to dash away. Now, once it gets out of line of sight, it can make a recover or make a wisdom save at the end of its turn to try to break the frightened effect, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think it has to anyway for the spell.
It's still frightened. Yeah,
Oh,
we
it
need
takes
to-
the damage too.
Oh yeah, shoot. What's the damage?
I think it was 4d10.
Faye, we really gotta be we gotta be on our mics, man. We're doing too much dead air time. Waiting for responses. Alright, he succeeds.
40,
He's
10
no
psychic.
he's no longer terrified. This one approaches up. Half its movement. It can attack, but it's only one attack. This one is half, so he can only move 5 feet.
He moves-
So
Yeah.
he can only move that. He can even move that far. Wait, hold up now. All right. So this one, and then these guys can come up. All right. This one will rush up too.
So I'm guessing it's not difficult terrain for them.
They seem to be accustomed to the terrain. All right.
And that wisdom save was the one for the one that failed.
Yes.
All right, let me roll the damage again.
Yeah, we need to. Just let me know if you have to go AFK. That's not a problem. Just
Yeah,
we're being a little
31. Ooh.
31. Holy shit. Alrighty then. So this one's going to attack at you, Lorna. The other one is going to attack at you. Cronin. So here we go for you first, Cronus. There's 2. Miss and miss.
Miss
Here's
and
for
miss.
you, Lorna. Miss. Miss. Yep, both are misses.
The
that's-
25 hits.
20. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. Okay. Go. And 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Have to go
And I need a DC 14 to see if you are grappled.
strength.
Athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics.
You get out of the clutches of the pincer and you are in good shape. Let me just. Oh, okay. I was like, it has tentacles. How does that work? He has to be grappling you already to do that. Okay. All right. And that's going to end their turn. Cronus, it's your turn, sir.
Alright, I'm going to try this again. Sooner or later it has to work. I'm going to use Dragon Fear. So all 4 of those need to make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
Okay. What's the? Oh, sorry, you said 13. Pass, fail, fail, pass. So the one right in front of you passes. The one right in front of Lorna does not pass. It fails. The one on the far left is failed as well, and the one on the far right is successful. So let's mark these guys up. Excuse me. I don't know how to make a terrified symbol. So I'll do that symbol. I like that symbol. Sorry, I'm too zoomed out to see this. Where was that? Oh, I gave Lorna.
No, I just put that on. I will change it if you're using that.
Oh, you're okay. I'll just do that. That's frightened. A little terrifying hand coming at you. Failed. Oh, I'm sorry. What's this one? Failed. Not the other one. Yay, he's only slowed, not slowed and frightened. Sorry, Curtis. Is there anything else with your turn, sir?
No.
Okay. So just to be clear, the ones with the hands on them are the ones that are frightened. The ones with the snails on them are the ones that are slowed. Anika, it's your turn.
I am going to cast Confusion. And I think it was here. So it'll hit all 4 of these baddies, and none of us. I will post the spell. Hopefully it'll let me post the actual spell. Yay!
Okay.
Just putting all the conditions on them.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
For all 4 of them, right?
Yes, sir. Fail. Pass. Pass. Fail.
Okay, so what does Confusion do again while I'm putting this on them? I'm just marking them up.
So essentially, an affected creature can't take reactions, and it must roll a d10 at the start of its turn to determine its behavior. So depending on what they roll depends on what they can do.
Okay, got it.
They can try to save at the end of each turn.
Got it. You guys are going to have to keep me honest on what saves I'm allowed to do and when. There's too many. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move forward a little bit with my itty-bitty, teeny-tiny legs.
Okay. Josel, it's your turn.
10, 15.
Excuse me.
Can I fire through allies?
Is it a line attack?
No.
Then you can still fire through them. You know, I imagine you will coordinate with them enough to get an attack off.
I've moved the edge of my 5-foot square.
I'm going to when I yell to Fabe, like, get down, and I fire. Which? Oh wow!
Oh,
Nice.
I'm
what level?
He fires and he says, "Oh wow!"
Goes, oh wow, as it connects.
This
I'm
is
firing
nice.
at this guy, by the way. This one
Okay.
right here.
Go ahead
And-
and do damage.
It's only at first level, so takes yeah.
It's auto damage every turn now.
It is.
Oh, it takes damage every turn now.
Yeah, if he uses an action, it automatically deals damage to that tool.
Got it. Okay,
And if he-
excellent.
Yeah, if he doesn't, it drops the spell.
Anything else, sir?
No, I'll stay
Okay.
right here.
All right, you see the effects of your spell immediately cause the body to kind of seize up and it feels take the full blunt of your damage. Ezekiel, what would you like to do? All right, 25. Good, that's definitely a hit. 10 points of damage. All right. Oh, okay. So Ezekiel dashes forward with his longsword and takes a slash at the tool. Finding purchase, it does some damage, and that brings us to Faye's turn.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna step to right here, and this one I am gonna launch. Actually, hold on. I just want to. Actually, this one seems more fun. I just need to measure, see. Yes, one of them was just barely going to be in the cone.
This
And
is my lightning effect.
and I am going to do Burning Hands at 4th level.
Okay.
So it's
At
a
what level?
15-foot.
4th level, you said?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it looks like it's just going to be these two.
All right. For a total of 17 or 27 damage each.
They got to make a dex save.
Okay. Dex. Fail. So 27 points.
27.
Damn. All right. All right. That is a very effective and damage or dangerous spell. Anything else with your turn?
That's it.
All right. The
Alright,
tool will start to
the one from
burn.
Lorna that took damage gets to roll for my frighten.
Okay. Wisdom, right? DC 15?
13.
13. It does pass. It is no longer frightened. It is, however, still slowed. Oh, shit. Did I do a wisdom save for the last slow turn?
No.
Also,
Okay.
the one that Josel attacked with Witch Bolt gets the roll as well. I didn't realize that was the one that was frightened as well.
Okay. There's another wisdom save. That one is no longer frightened. Thank you so much for helping me out with that. That one's not frightened. Now let me go and do the slow ones. Yep, it figures I wasted the wisdom saves on the fucking frightened one. All right. That one's still stuck at 5 feet per turn.
Oh, the 10 feet thing is only the one round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's just a cantrip.
all right. Brings us to Lorna, and you do see the tools look a little like a red shell a little bit now.
Okay.
Are they starting to smell like a good lobster dinner?
They're starting to sound like all you need is butter. If it wasn't for the other awful smell in the tunnels and the other decay and mold in other things that have died in here, it could be fine for that. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Lorna.
no. First one below me, Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Okay,
18.
that is a hit. 16 is the magic number. I thought it was 14. That's a hit.
28 damage.
Absolutely. You see the blade really get through the shell and the carapace of the creature, and its blood is just starting to pour out of the wounds that you're making on it.
Awesome.
It's still your turn?
Yeah, extra attack, Reckless Great Weapon Master. 22. For another
Hit,
23
definitely.
damage.
Holy shit, okay.
Great Weapon Master. It's like the fucking best.
Oh, yeah. You have to take it if you're a weapon. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Plus 10 is like needed. Is it not
Yeah.
dead yet?
It's still alive, but it is it's so very much so on its last legs.
Oh my god. Bonus action, I will just reckless it. 15?
It does hit because of that slowness. It's a -3 to its AC. So
2.
go for it.
For
Oh, -2. That's still a hit then.
Okay, just checking.
13
For
more.
13. And it is still alive.
Bullshit.
Hanging on by a sliver as it looks like it made the wrong decision coming down this hallway.
How many hit
Because
points
it's
do I
contemplating
have?
its life
It's
and
like,
its choices that led here.
I've done fucked up.
Bullshit.
Anything else that you're trying to learn?
Nah.
Okay, this one's going to attack with you with its one attack at you,
Yep.
Lorna.
So. 20
Nine's a
hits.
miss.
No, 20 hits because I reckless.
Oh, that's right. Okay, go ahead and do a
6.
athletics against the DC 14. You take
That
12 points of bludgeoning. You are now grappled.
That's not one of the ones that's confused, right?
Correct. The one with the
Okay.
spinning wheel is the confused one.
Okay.
Let me do the ones that aren't. Or let's go ahead and settle the confused ones here real quick, I guess. What does the first one have to do?
D10s for both of them, please.
Okay, I'll roll 2d10s. The first one's for the one by Faye.
Okay.
And which is the one that has Phantasmal Killer on it?
So that one doesn't move or take its actions.
That was the one that ran away, right, Faye? What's the? Go ahead and roll damage, or he has to make a save first. What's the save?
Wisdom.
And it fails. Go ahead and roll phantasmal damage. Sorry about that. And what were you going to say, Anika?
So the first one doesn't do anything; it just stands there.
Can it take an action, or no? It's
No.
like. Aw.
The creature does not move or take actions.
It
The
is
other
stunned.
the other one uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. That's the one in the back, right?
It is. So it could be. It can be even an ally.
Yeah.
Right?
It
So it's
doesn't
gonna-
say it moves, so it just attacks whatever's close.
All right, it's going to attack its its partner right next to him. 15 is a miss, though. It only gets one attack. Faye, you don't feel like whatever it was that spell was applied to is any longer feeling the effects of it.
He's dead.
Pretty much. Yes.
I killed one.
All right. So
Good job, kid. Don't get
nothing-
cocky.
All right. So the one failed against Lorna. So these other two are good to go. So they're gonna. Damn it. You guys pulling them into this tunnel has been awful for my strategy. Dash up to you, Faye. That uses up his action. They can move through ally. Well, they can move through ally. So it's gonna move up like this. And on his thing.
I'm in danger.
All right, Faye, this one's coming after you
Okay.
with the pincer.
Shield.
Okay, and another one. And 15's a miss, unless I'm mistaken. And that's going to wrap up their turn. Brings us to you, Cronus.
All right. So I am actually going to move to here. So this one here should get an opportunity attack.
Yes, it will. Actually, no, it won't, because you've not moved outside of its reach yet.
Ooh, they got 10 feet reach.
Okay. All right. I'm going to first strike at the one that's grappling Lorna.
Okay, go for it. 8. Oh, wait, I have to make the wisdom saves for slowness again, right?
And confusion.
Let's do slow first. For the only one that's or two are slow. Top one, fail. Bottom one, pass.
I don't know what his save is.
No, this is a slow save. For Ezekiel. Sorry, yeah.
His
Ezekiel.
was 15.
Oh,
15.
was
That's
it?
a meet.
Yeah.
Other one is still failed though. That is holding Lorna, and the other one's for confusion. Let's do theirs right now.
No.
Fail. So they are still useless to me.
There's a chance they may not be.
Cronus. Sorry. What did you want to do?
I attacked the one that was holding Lorna. It hit for
Okay.
an 18.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh,
7
7
points of
damage.
damage. And it releases its tight grip on Lorna and starts to slump down to the ground.
All right, and then I'm
You are
going
no longer
to
grappling Lorna.
bonus. Actually, shit, I can't bonus action. I can't do that because there's so much light in this here.
My light is dim light, actually.
There's a torch right
So-
here, though. That
yeah,
one
it's
I
like
had
if it's
thrown.
an actual torch, yeah, you can't do much.
All right, I'm going to put an attack into this one.
Okay, that's a hit. 12
For
points
12.
of damage. All right.
And then
That one is now looking that you're starting to see the blood peek through in the blows and the cracks that you're making in its shell. What else would you like to do?
bonus action flurry of blows for 2
Okay.
unarmed attacks.
Go ahead. And Anika, you're next.
Mhm.
Hit. Both successful.
18 more.
All right. It is very much so battered, but it is still standing.
That will be my turn.
Okay, Anika, it's your turn.
Alright. So the one closest to me, I'm gonna hit with Dissonant Whispers. So I need a Wisdom save. Because everything I do is a Wisdom save from this one.
It passed.
It does, so it takes the psychic damage, and that's it.
That was the one right in front of Josel, right?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent, Josel. It's your turn.
All right.
And that something came over it and it shook it off, but it seems affected by it.
All right. Is going to continue taking that lightning damage.
Okay.
He takes 5 lightning damage. And are we? I can't remember. Are we doing flanking rules?
Yeah.
You are currently flanking him, yeah. What do you mean
Okay.
flanking rolls? Like, yeah, you have advantage on this attack. You're flanking.
Well, I'm not saying that. 'Cause I'm already electrocuting him. I'm just determining if I'm going to move or not. But if we're doing flanking rules, Josel's going to stay right there for Faye.
Yep. All right. Is that wrap your turn up?
That'll be it.
All right, Anika. No, I didn't. Sorry.
I already went.
Ezekiel, it's your turn. Stab. Okay, 11's a miss. Anything else, sir? Okay, Favoril, it's your turn. You're surrounded by big crab people that want to see you rip apart and see what you taste like.
I am going to bonus action place Hexblade's Curse on the one in front of me that I have flanking with Joe Schultz on, and then I will stab that one twice.
Okay. Stab. The one right in front of you, in front of Josel, you said? Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Hit, both hit. For 23.
23, yep.
Any hex damage?
It's already calculated in.
Okay. All right. That one also is starting to show major signs of wounds and battle scars.
Actually, you know what? I'll just burn one of my spell slots to do Eldritch Smite, just to put more blood on the wound.
Okay.
And is it huge or smaller? Because then it's prone.
It's large. It's larger than you.
It's prone.
Okay.
As it takes another 21.
Excellent. All right. It is on its last legs. Lorna, what would you like to do? The troll before you is no longer alive, and you are no longer grappled as Cronus came over and pummeled it with a few well-placed punches.
Fuck yeah. I'm going here. I pat Cronus on the shoulder along the way, saying, thanks for that. And I'm going to recklessly attack this middle one. Great weapon
Go for it.
master. Yes.
18's definitely a hit.
27.
And again, as you charge over there, you stab your blade through its thorax and clear all the way through its organs into the other side, and you pull your blade back out. It begins to fall to the ground dead.
Yes. I'm gonna look at the other one and kill it too. Reckless great weapon master.
Okay.
You don't have to reckless because it's already prone.
Well, not reckless, but still reckless.
Still
12 is a miss.
Cool. Bonus action. Not reckless, but reckless. Great weapon master. Fuck.
That is a miss as well.
And that's my turn.
Okay, let's go ahead and do the confusion first. What's a D10, right? So here we go.
Yep.
All right, 2.
It does nothing.
It does not take actions. Does not
Just
take
like-
actions or move.
It says they are drooling incoherently.
All right.
And
The
the other
one-
one?
The other one is gone now.
Oh, yep.
So this one is going to use its movement to stand back up, so it's no longer prone. And they're going to attack you, Faye, with their pincers.
Okay. Mi-
4 and 22.
I will burn my last spell slot.
You burnt your last spell slot? This is the first encounter of the dungeon. Okay. 22 is I guess 22. What is your AC at? Because it's a 24 and a 22.
25.
Okay, so it blocks the first one. And is it for the rest of the turn, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. So okay, both of them miss. Alrighty
I
then.
mean, all I need is a short rest and I get my warlock stuff back.
All right, Cardis, your turn, sir.
Alright, I'm going to make my way to
wisdom
this
save.
one.
For the confusion. Yay!
Oh,
Go
Go
Go ahead, Cronus. Sorry about that. I got excited.
Oh.
I might get something.
Alright. I will actually go down to this one.
Okay. What's happening, guys? What I miss? Oh shit!
And then my first 2 attacks.
Okay. Hit.
For 17.
Okay.
And then bonus action for my single unarmed attack.
Okay, go for it. Definitely a hit. 10 more points. Okay.
And then that is my turn.
All right. Anika, your turn.
all right.
You see a very battered and wounded one between Josel and Faye, and you notice that the one in the back right doesn't longer seem to be under the effects of any spells.
I trust Cronus to know what he's doing, so I'm going to attack the one between Josel and Faye with Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Seeing
Hit.
both those hit. Woo! For 6 and 8. Wow. 14 total.
All right. And as Anika blasts through concussive rounds of Eldritch Blast from her instrument, and it will do enough damage to drop the beast between Faye and Josel. Brings us to...
Oh, and then I
Or
will move
anything else?
forward.
Okay.
I will move forward my 10 feet.
All right. Josel, it's your turn, sir.
All right. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Joseph is going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to no, he's not going to do that cantrip. He's just going to do a basic attack. He's going to swing at the crab with his weapon.
Yeah, go for it. Hit.
For come on. Let me do it again. See if... Okay, there we go. 22.
All right. It receives 22 points of damage as you attack it with your blade, one-handed. Anything else on your turn?
I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Ezekiel,
Yeah, I'm good.
you're up. All right. 9 points. What are you doing? Frostbite. Okay. DC 15 con. Which one? Perfect. Con. That is a fail. So he takes 9 points. And what's the other side effect? He's reduced by 10 feet. Is that the spell?
No, frostbite I think is disadvantage.
Disadvantage on next attack.
Mm-hmm.
Is that in your turn, Ezekiel? Okay. Hey, it's your turn. You have one last tool in front of your face.
I will turn to the one behind me and try and stab it a couple times.
Go for it.
That is an 11 and a
That's
22.
That's a hit. All right. Your first blade can't seem to break through its carapace, but your second one does find a way to make it through to its softer innard. Anything else with your turn?
I'm going to shout to Lorna, Lorna, I softened it up for you. Kill it.
I will.
Lorna, it's your turn.
Run there with my 20 feet? Where's my thing? Stop freezing on me. Oh, I could even move behind it. 20 feet. I wonder what I'm going to do.
Oh, okay.
31
All
points
right.
of damage?
Death. You're going to give it death.
And
It
those
is
are
very
just
much
really
so.
low rolls.
Very much so bloodied, but it's still standing.
Oh, bullshit.
Lorna just needs one level as a fighter to get great weapon fighting style.
Yes. Yes, I do. 17, I assume that hits?
Yep, that's a hit.
25.
Oh, man. All right.
Is it dead yet?
It's still breathing, but it is very much so like gurgling and popping, and it's choking on its blood as he's internally bleeding.
Bonus action. I'm gonna hit it again. Reckless, not great weapon master, because I want to hit it.
Okay.
24.
And you annihilate it with your final blow. It tries to. It looks like it's about to like try to resist, but the only way to avoid your last blow is to move, and it's used up the last energy attack.
Fuck yeah.
That one has fallen. Is there anything else?
Teamwork.
Teamwork. I'm just gonna stare down the one looking at Cronus.
All right. Just smart enough to. Nope. Let's just do it. All right. It's going to attack at you, Cronus. Pincers. Miss.
Miss.
Okay. And that ends its turn. Cronus, it's your turn.
Alright, first two attacks.
Hit. Okay. For 15 points of damage, and it also is leaking blood and ichor from its shell.
Bonus action, flurry of blows for 2 unarmed attacks.
Go for it. The second one's a hit. Ooh, nice. Or
11.
11. All right, Anika, it's your turn.
Alright. Rinse and repeat. I'll do 2 Eldritch Blasts at that thing.
Go for it.
Damn.
Both hits. Go for it.
8 and 5, so 13. Then I will continue to inch my way forward.
Okay. Still breathing, though. Cronus, you can definitely hear that it's starting to choke on its inner bodily fluids. Josel, it's your turn.
He's going to drop his sword, and he's going to point his finger and hold it like a gun, and he's going to say, Flamma. It fires firebolt.
All right, excellent. 24 is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
16.
Damn.
All right. Any special way you want to kill this guy off?
Goes down his gullet.
Okay. And so it starts to bake him from the inside, and you just see this kind of fire and burning within its throat and its innards as it kind of crumbles and burns within and falls to a hot pile of body and odor for you. Here.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to 5, 10, 15. I'm going to head back to my torch.
Okay. All right, guys. You lay in this hallway with a bunch of bodies of the Shul that you have made quick work of with your experience with their kind, and you are left in this hallway leading to the room with that turning pillar.
That is a pretty big pillar.
We may have to work together to move that, or at least Cronus and Lorna will have to, maybe.
I think Cronus, Lorna, and Josel should take a whack at it.
I'm sure we could do that.
Do you guys enter the room, or what would you guys go ahead and move your tokens, whatever you guys are doing, or whatever your characters actually are in the room?
I'm gonna scoot towards the wheel.
Yeah.
And can I start pushing it within the minute of the rage that I have left?
If you're down there by yourself, try. Go ahead and make it there.
Fuck it, why not? So
I mean, I was going down there too. It's just roll 20s going really slow for me.
Yeah, it's doing that.
Then go ahead and roll with advantage. If it's more than two of you, you guys can. You guys don't really have to make a check.
athletic? I still just want to see.
Well, if it's just you and Cronus, yeah, go ahead and make athletics with advantage. But yeah, between the two of you, you guys are able to get the wheel to start turning. I imagine you guys are turning it clockwise again.
It worked last time.
So I will say, as soon as you enter this room, guys, you look over to the west side. Those with dark vision, and you'll just see this wall of water that's just rushing.
I think I'm the only one that can see that far since it's about 100 and.
Well, you definitely will hear the water just rushing. It's just almost like a jet of water just shooting out of the floor. It's resembling the effects of almost like a wall of water.
Well, looks like we are going to have to go into water.
Ezekiel's examining the eggs.
Okay. Not eggs. Ignore those.
Mushrooms?
Stole the map. But actually, you do find something. If you want, go ahead and do an investigation, Ezekiel, if you're inspecting the room. All right. Very good investigation. So you, besides noticing the raging wall of water, actually, where are you, Ezekiel? Can you move your token?
Oh, he's in the room behind us.
Oh, are you? All right. I guess which room are you inspecting, Ezekiel? Are you inspecting the room you came from, or that room? So 5-3. Nope. So. Okay. You see in this room, Ezekiel, you see a large, almost look like a map of the temple itself, and you are seeing how that the temple seems to be broken, has 3 major floors to it. You guys are what you would expect to be on the first floor down in. and that the levels can get are very large, and you also, with that investigation, you're able to discern some what you think to be structures or some kind of map of the temple, and you start to see little symbols that may resemble different key points of interest in the temple on the second and the third floor.
While Lorna and Cronus are turning a pillar, can I look
Yes.
around in here?
Go ahead. I do want to. This is. I figured that was kind of happening as they were going down the hallway. You have a few moments to investigate the room, Anika, while they are turning it. I will say, as the turning begins, you guys do start hearing that familiar often kind of or like something happening within the structure of the building that our turning pillar has effect on. And after some time, Lorna and Cronus, you start to see the wall of water start to descend a little bit, but it's still very much so very strong and powerful. Anika, what did you want to do in the room? You want to investigate too?
Just see what's in here.
Yep, go for it. If you guys want to do just a simple perception to see what you see, I guess if you're actually digging through the stuff, you can do investigation too.
She's bored enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
15.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here.
On roll 20.
You will find a piece of a mural or artwork that looks to be dedicated to Poseidon, and it looks like he is holding a trident in his right hand, and he is holding an infant in his left hand.
Oh, Poseidon with a trident and a baby. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
Trident in the one, baby in the other. He's
Yeah.
balling.
The words came through my ear and got jumbled in my head, so I was like, wait, what? Oh, yeah. Okay.
So more time pursues. Are you all in the room now with the group, or are you guys stepping back in that hallway? The chain eventually keeps ticking and ticking. The water starts lowering and lowering to the west, and the water sound of rushing is not happening as much. Eventually, you hear the chain stop, and that familiar click, like ding, kind of something locking into place, and then you start to hear what once was rushing and raging water now being almost like a sound of like a river flooding towards you. Within moments, the water that was coming from the west that was shooting into the ceiling is pouring across the ground and towards you guys and into the room you guys are standing. A few moments go by, and it's now starting to flood. And let's go ahead and make athletics checks to see if it catches you, how you guys are able to keep your balance if this much water accumulating can throw you off. Right. Now, is there disadvantages on checks when you're in difficult terrain?
I don't think so. That's just half your movement.
I don't think so. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, who am I missing? Lorna. And, she's AFK. Let me grab her. Nope, I said athletics. 12? Okay. You guys do fine. The water, you guys are able to keep your balance. The water's not rushing that fast, but it is filling up quickly. But not enough to knock you off your balance. A few minutes pass by, now it's up past your ankles.
So it's going to be knee high for Anika?
No, that's like shin high. Bite me. It's just that short.
All right. Is there anything you guys can interrupt me any moment? Otherwise, I'll just keep letting time lapse.
The water's coming in from the west?
Yes, it's starting to fill up the room, and now it's starting to go down the hallways that you guys were just walking from.
Do we
Got
want
nowhere else to go
stop
but
it?
west.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's that? I'm sorry.
I don't know. Did
We
we
got
want to
nowhere else.
stop the water? Or
That's
like,
your guys' call.
We already got the spell up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe it'll release the water so that everybody goes back up with like the ship and everything. That's a good idea.
The water starts to fill up even more now. A few more minutes pass by. Ezekiel has a suggestion as the water continues to rise.
Sure. At least some of us can swim. We probably have to go down anyway.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And maybe
As you guys tie each other up, the water continues to rise. It's now about this would probably be at your chest level, Anika, kind of your collarbone area. Now it's gotten that high. Mostly towards everyone's upper thighs and waist, I imagine. But the water has seemed to stop rising. You guys are able to proceed as further. The water mixed with the ick, the filth and yuck, seems to help make the difficult terrain not as awful. So it's only going to do -10 to your movement speed now. And you guys are in a room up to your waist in water. What would you guys like to do?
All right.
Tied
Down
together.
we go.
Who's all?
How much
who's all
slack
tied
do
in?
we have?
I mean,
How much slack between each other do we have on this rope?
I have
It's a
rope.
50-foot rope, right? So you guys could technically put at least probably 8 feet between each of you.
I'll use my other. I have another 50-foot rope, so we can do more than that. So there's at least.
If you do 2 ropes, let's just do simple math. You guys got 20 feet space between each other. If you're just doing the one, let's just do simple math and say you got 10 feet in front of one another.
Cool. So we have.
Oh, I thought each rope was 50 feet.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he's allowing
So-
for like the space it takes to tie.
Oh,
it.
good call. Sure.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll just say 2 ropes, just for simple math. 2 ropes is 10 feet, 20 feet. 1 rope is 10 feet.
Cool. So we have 20 feet between each other. That's good.
So who's taking the lead?
I'm going to go run the restroom, guys, while you guys kind of orient to yourselves in the line that you guys are marching.
Okay. I'm thinking Cronus only because you can put your hood up and swim.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But
I
he's
have
attached
swimming
to it.
speed anyways. The hood just lets me breathe underwater.
How do you have that?
I think you may
anyways?
be one of the only one who has a swimming speed. So you can pull us.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I'll take the back. So that I
Okay.
can watch out for you guys.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, you guys ordered.
Kind of
Yeah,
not really.
it's. I'm gonna be in front. Lorna's gonna be in back, and then we're gonna tug of war the rest of them.
Okay. So who's in position number 2? Josel. All right, and Ezekiel, where are you at?
We
He
just lost him.
thinks he may have figured out his mic issue, so he left.
All right. Faye, what position are you in?
I think I'll be behind Ezekiel.
There we go. Finally.
Hey,
There we go.
You're alive.
Perfect. All right. You guys are in the marching order. You're in, and you guys want to wade further ahead then?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. As you guys head out of that room after you are finished spinning the wheel, the water has finished at your waist. It's not right see any further. You look over, and it looks like the water level on the left or from the west is also kind of matched the same depth now. It seems to be equal depth across the board now on this floor. As you guys enter this larger area room, you'll notice to the north two massive doors that are kind of a massive double door, and on this left side and the right side, you'll notice chains on both sides that look like they're connected to some kind of mechanism. They kind of go into the floor or go into the floor and go into the ceiling a little bit. But on the right side, you do notice that there is like a gold block that seems to be setting inside of a some kind of gear or lock that has set it in place.
We gotta go find the other wheel.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also be trying to keep an eye out for the spot on the second floor that was on that map.
Yep, that was on the next floor. Yeah, you guys are still on the first floor.
So I guess we keep moving forward.
I'm gonna keep leading us over into this hallway here.
All right, you're going to continue down the hallway to the west, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I'll try to grab the... Yeah. Oh, you're taking the steering wheel with you.
Yep.
Lorna,
Steering
why'd you
wheel's
break...
coming with me.
I broke the steering wheel.
It's like Fan and Nick are awkwardly carrying the steering wheel. Like, I don't know what happened.
I don't see your token, Cronus. Hold
I'm right next to Lorna right now.
on. Oh,
I don't know. When you're moving them all together, it's like it's messing my roll 20 up.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So yeah, it's gonna be better if you guys move it, not me. Sorry. This is a bigger map too, so that's probably causing a lot of the latency issues. So I'll try a simpler image in the future and try to break this into multiple maps. Just trying to get it all in one. All right, so you enter this next room, and I'll just go ahead and you go ahead and let you guys move your tokens, but I will just go ahead and say that unless you guys contradict or say otherwise, you all enter the room tethered, and you do see stairs that seem to descend deeper, but there is a great stone disc over the stairs that descend and block entrance to the lower level. You also will see additional artwork hanging around the room, clearly showing the people worshiping and gushing over the Poseidon, more propaganda. And yeah, you're in this room with this locked door to level and a hallway leading north.
To the north? Because as strong as we are, I don't think we can actually move that.
We could try.
You guys can investigate or assess what it is.
True. Because they did say it was sealed. But then again, I don't know if the hags would have been truthful, since that wasn't part of the deal.
Actually, that's good. Thank you. Reminder. Lorna.
Hi.
I need you to make a...
Lorna, what did you do?
All the
Trying to
shit.
deal with the hag.
Wasn't even a deal, really.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
All right.
9 because it's at disadvantage.
All right.
What? Oh, right. You're exhausted. Wait, isn't that only ability checks?
Disadvantage on ability. So it's not a
That's
save, so
not
it's
save.
18!
You're good then.
I was like, hang on, that's a different level, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
You
that's
feel
like,
something come upon you, like something like almost like needles in the back of your neck, but you brush it off and shake it off.
Fuck off. Cool. Okay. I look behind me. Nothing's there. Cool. We're good then.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything in this room with the locked door or the sealed door to lower levels in the hallway?
We should probably try and see how that door's sealed.
Yeah.
We should.
oh wait, I'm going to
Oh,
summon
well.
Ichabod.
Okay.
He's an octopus.
Yes!
All right.
I want to have Ichabod scout ahead down the. He said, "Is the stairs
The stairs
accessible?
descend. The stairs are accessible. They descend to a similar plate that you guys ran into when you first entered the temple that you had open. There is a key. There is something that looks like it would be a place for a key, not a traditional key with like brass ring or anything, but looks like it's missing some kind of disc or object that could open the component.
God. Don't we
Mhm.
have something that looks like a small disc?
I'm pretty sure we left it on the ship in the bucket of water. Unless somebody grabbed it.
Joseph, did you take the artifact?
No, I believe you had it last.
Then I would have if I was the one who had it last.
I will say
However-
that you guys will quickly know that the shape is a little off for that. But I do think one of you guys would have taken the artifact with you. I
Yeah.
probably
Yeah, I
should
think-
specify in the future. But
I believe I was originally carrying it.
Okay. I was like, if I was carrying it, I would have taken it. Just Becky didn't know she was carrying it.
Yeah, it looks like a different size or like different portions, but that is important to remember. So Faye has that on her.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Okay.
Okay.
So
as
the-
Ichabod descends down the stairs and approaches the wall, you see arcane kind of magic respond to its touch. I need Ichabod to make a dexterity saving throw.
I do not have a character sheet for him.
That's okay.
He's an
just,
octopus, so whatever.
And he only has like 3 or 4 hit points, right?
let's
Yeah,
see
octopus
here.
don't have a
Dex
whole lot.
saving throw. So D20 plus 2. Oh wait, what's this? Does he have? He does not have any saving throws. So yeah, D20
Plus 2. So D20. Ooh, 22.
Oh,
All right. In fact, it's you don't know if maybe he's got a special ability, but right before he touches it, it's almost maybe it felt like the sensation of static electricity or something that was going to zap you, and he retracted his tentacle immediately before touching the door. It takes no damage, but it does seem to think there's something something off with this door.
Don't suppose anyone knows a spell that can disable that.
try, but I don't like the chances of a very ancient door being dispelled. Also, that's assuming there's only one trap on this door. And even then, how did we move it? We need the key.
Can dispel it, but I suggest we deal with this door up here first.
Yeah.
I'll bring Ichabod back. Said the door is sealed.
Yes.
This door.
Wait, will be the one to the north?
Yeah.
There is a door there, yes, leading towards a hallway, but you guys could try to open it. Do whatever you'd wish.
Should we?
And you're talking about the one that's trapped that Ichabod didn't want to touch?
The one up there.
The one to the north.
Okay. Roll 20's being stupid.
No one north?
I'll activate my Eldritch Sight to get detect magic up and see what I can see in here.
Okay. You're not seeing any other magical effects in this room, except for a strong kind of evocation magic, ward magic on the door down the stairs.
So it's an evocation ward.
Yep.
If we had a way to spell it, we might have a way.
I mean, we could, but that still doesn't deal with the fact there's a very heavy door that's locked.
Let's try the one to the north. This one clearly isn't going to open easily.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you guys are going to try to enter the hallway to the north then, or is there anything else you want to do in this room?
Yeah.
To the north.
Like it's having a heart attack.
So, does the water have any current, or is it kind of just half?
It's current, like it's still pulling away from you guys more towards where you guys had come from. Like you feel like it's kind of filling up this level. It doesn't seem to be rising; it just seems to be dispersing and evening, and distributing floor. If there's any current, though, noticeable, I would say it's probably going not really discernible. No, not really.
All right. I think we should untie ourselves because otherwise we're stuck having to fight within 10 feet of each other.
Yeah, I'm good with that. And I untie the knot.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure. I will take my rope back.
Okay. Joseph, go ahead and make me a perception check, sir.
All right, fine. I'll click it again.
So give it a second. Roll 20's having issues.
It's a big map. I'm sorry. I'll try. Josel, you will notice that you'll see in dim light, just out of the corner of your eye into the east, you'll notice that there is a turning there that matches the other one. But as it catches your eye, you see something catch the light of the torch that you're carrying. Something seems to move in the water, but it seems translucent. Can't really make it out. But you do notice some movement.
There's something in here. I'm not sure what it was. I saw something moved. Alright. Wait, hold on 1 second. Do I have that? Yes, I do. I want to cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
So I can see anything that's invisible or is in the ethereal plane.
Okay. It is neither.
Okay.
Actually, I will say that you would probably know that it's not a. Make me an intelligence check. I'll see if you would know whether or not if it's invisibility or something else. To see if it would cost you a spell slot.
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah, just do a straight intelligence check.
Nope,
Mine?
I cast it.
Okay. Yeah, you see it disturbs the water, but you didn't get a good eye on what it was that disturbed the water, so you imagine maybe it's something invisible. But invisibility does not reveal any creatures in front of you or around you.
Okay. That's okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
There's another wheel over here, you guys.
Yeah, there's also something in the water, apparently. So be careful.
Yeah. Be careful.
I'm gonna go ahead and make my way over to the wheel.
I will follow him.
Okay. Just move your tokens per your movement arrangement. Remember, it's only -10 your movement speed now. And then, Lauren, I need you to stop.
By the way, is
Oh,
there a door?
Nope.
I'm going.
Lauren,
I know.
back. Sorry.
Okay,
Hold up. Or back. Lorna, I would need everyone to go ahead and make it a initiative check.
Initiative check.
Or initiative
Ah.
roll, whatever.
I wonder
Roll for
what the
initiative.
saving throw for that is.
I don't know.
Hold on, my
DM
thing's
to
frozen.
drinking. All right, Lorna, this one's going to have advantage. We're going to go ahead and give it a surprise round. Not attack speed. So this one is going to. You're going to start seeing these elementals emerge from the water and stand before you. And this one is in your space, Lorna. So I'm going to need you to go ahead. It's going to try to do whelm. It's going to try to make a slam attack against you with advantage, and then it's going to do a whelm. I don't know how advantage or what the surprise round works. So let's do it straight up. So,
I think it's normally the first attack is an advantage, and
Is
then the
it?
rest
Okay.
aren't because you're not surprised after the first one.
Okay. 19's a miss. And then it's going to try to whelm you. So go ahead and make a strength saving throw. Ooh, all right. It takes 2d8 plus 4. It is also grappled. Target's restrained and unable to breathe unless they breathe water. Do you have anything that allows you to breathe water?
We
The
had the
spell.
scroll.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Turn, you start 4.
So Lorna is inside water.
Yep. What is the... Well, does it say how many... Is there a limit on how many creatures it can hold?
It says one large or two medium or smaller creatures at a time.
Gotcha. So, let's go ahead and grow back the tokens. Lorna, you are grappled by the thing, and it's going to do some damage. It's going to do some bludgeoning damage to you. 2, 8 plus 4. So 12 points of bludgeoning damage towards you. Were you raging already, or no? You haven't entered a rage yet. I can't hear you if you're talking.
No, I did not enter a rage.
Oh, okay. This one is going to go after you, Cronus, as you approach the wheel, and this one as well. I don't think they get to attack as well as do other things. I think in the surprise round, I think they can just move or attack. So that's going to bring us to the actual initiative order, which I apparently did not roll for the elementals. That sounds about right. Lorna, it's your turn. You are currently grappled. What would you like to do? Ooh, I did not work. I'll fix that. 3 point. Can't hear you, Lauren. I'm sorry if you're talking.
Okay. So, since I'm in the elemental, can I still attack it?
Sure, you're just
'Cause I can
grappled. You're just
breathe.
at disadvantage.
Okay, well, I'm just going to rage.
You can take an action to escape it as well, but you cannot. Well, you can breathe. I'm sorry, because you have the scroll.
Yeah.
So you're sitting pretty right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm as close can be.
Yeah.
So I am going to reckless, so that cancels out the disadvantage. Great Weapon Master.
Gotcha. And actually, I kind of lied. I'm going to enter your space, Cronus. So let me resolve this thing with Lorna, but they would have tried to consume you as well. But it can't whelm, can it? It can't do the same thing. Okay, back it up.
Does a 15 hit?
Surprise. 15 does hit, yes.
24 damage.
For 24 points of damage. All right. Anything else for your turn?
I will do a second attack, and I lost the turn order.
The turn order disappeared.
Yes.
What?
Silent?
What?
The turn
What
order
does
The
disappeared?
turn order
disappeared.
disappeared.
Turn order disappeared.
There you
There we go.
There you go.
And I'll do...
Duke, these adventurers, I have consumed one of them. Why are my insides outside?
Yes.
But for the surprise round, each creature, the first attack is advantage.
got it.
Or, yeah.
And they can only do one or the other, right?
I do not know, actually. I just know that bit. Because it was an argument in one of my other games.
Gotcha. All right. So we'll
my turn.
settle that after Lorna's turn then. Lorna, 9, that's a miss.
Yeah,
So this one would have moved into your space then, Cronus, and attempt to whelm you. Go ahead and make a DC 15 strength saving throw. All right, you resist it. Does it just spit out of him, or does it just not get to go into its space? It says it can finish its turn in its space. It just failed, I guess, at trying to capture you. To grapple you in your space, but you're... do you take, on a failure, does he take any damage on a success? Alright, we're saying...
No.
It's pushed out of the elements. It is pushed out of the elemental space. The element can grapple one more... Okay. Sorry. So you are pushed out of its space. So since it came this way, I'll just say it pushed you in the other direction. Dang it. There you go. It's water. You can move through objects. Lorna, I'm sorry, that was everything else for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Anika, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move 5 feet and then take a shot at the one trying to surround Lorna
Okay, go ahead.
with Eldritch Blast.
Mhm.
Pew,
Hit.
pew. Nice.
Hit.
Come on.
Killing it with Eldritch Blast today.
I am.
All
15.
right. So the blast goes through. It goes right. It kind of makes a little puncture hole into the water elemental, but the second concussive blast blasted all the way through, and you can kind of see through it, kind of like a Terminator before the water kind of seals
Before it
back
kind
up
of
and reforms itself. But it did take some damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Cronus, it's your turn, sir. You just tried to you almost got engulfed.
All right. This area I'm in is dim light, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to shadow step to the other side,
Okay.
and then make my 2 attacks. The first one will have advantage.
Okay.
16
That's a hit.
for 11, and I'm going to assume the
You're
11
tracking the
misses.
lower one, right? The bottom
Yes.
one? Yep. 16 hits, 11 misses. 11 points of damage. All right.
Bonus action patient defense.
Okay. The first one makes you feel some kind of resistance, but the second one it feels like you're just a kid splashing around in water when you try to make your second attack against it. Anything else on your turn?
I did the bonus action
Okay.
patient defense.
Got it. Sorry, Josel, your turn.
All right. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and I believe. Crap. Give me the roller. Yeah. I'm going to lightning lure. So he needs to make a a strength save.
Okay, strength saving throw. Boom.
All right, he's
That's a
pulled to
failure.
me.
Okay.
He gets pulled to me, and he takes the 3 lightning damage. And since I cast a cantrip, I could use a bonus action to do a weapon attack.
The one
Which
that
I
I just
missed.
pulled towards you, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I missed.
The second
But
one
I'm
is
going to. I am going to action surge, and I'm going to cast protection from good and evil. Make it elementals.
do what now?
I'm casting protection from good and evil, and I'm going to make it where it works on the elementals, so they have disadvantage on attacking me.
I'm not familiar with that.
I got it up there.
Oh, thank you. Got it. Okay, so you have their disadvantage attacks against you. Got it.
Yep.
Very
That's my
cool.
go.
Very cool. Okay, Faye, it's your turn.
All right, I'm just gonna step back just a bit, and then I am also gonna fire Eldritch Blast the Elemental.
Okay. Go for it.
Eesh. Hey,
Uh,
There goes turnover again.
second one's a hit.
yep, for 10.
All right, that was the southern one, right?
Yep,
Got it. All right. Anything else for your turn?
that's it.
Ezekiel, what would you like to do, sir?
I will cast Call the Dead on the one attacking Cronus.
Okay, it has taken damage, so it will take the bonus wisdom save, right?
Wisdom save.
Failed.
Will take the 13 necrotic.
Excellent. Anything else, sir?
That'll do it.
All right, this water elemental is going to attempt to. All right, so you go ahead and take 2d8 plus 4 damage as well, since you're already grappled, Lorna. So here we go. So you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, Lorna.
Half because I'm raging.
Yep. It's going to roll a d6 to see if it recharges its attack. It does recharge its attack. The other one's going to go ahead and try to recharge its attack as well. It also recharges its attack. So this one here by you, Josel, is going to try to attack you at disadvantage, but not before moving. Like,
Oh, that dick.
let me look at that. Damn it.
Pillar moved.
That so. This one's going to you, Josel. Disadvantage. So Sam. That's definitely a miss. And then it's going to try to whelm you. So you have to make a strength saving throw as it tries to enter your space.
Yep.
So you are now grappled, and you will take 2d8 plus 4 damage.
Okay.
All right. So you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. This one's going to try to slam and whelm you, Cronus.
That misses.
That's a miss. And then this one, you need to go ahead and make a strength saving throw, please. All right, you pass. So he's going to push you as he's coming at you this way. I imagine that you would get pushed the opposite direction. And I really hate the steering wheel. Moving it
Just
out
set
of
it
the
to
way.
the map layer. Just right click on it and click map layer.
Yeah, it was or I had it as a token for a reason, but that is no longer important. Okay, so it pushed you towards Josel.
I already moved myself back 5
Oh,
feet.
got it. Okay, thank you. This one, it did do the continued damage against you, but it can still move. How much can it move while it's holding? I think it move. I imagine it's like any grapple. It's half its movements. So it's going to come towards you guys, and it's going to make a slam attack against
No.
Mika.
No.
No, why?
I'm just saying no. Go back.
I thought I missed something. All right. 26 hits, Anika,
Yeah.
for 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And Laura, you're coming with them. And that's going to end their turn, which brings us to Lorna McKinley. You're still grappled inside the water element.
That's fine. Reckless, Great Weapon Master. Fuck. Reckless. Come on, I clicked it. 25.
25 is definitely a hit. 14 is a hit, too.
I didn't mean to click that.
Oh, okay. 17 points of damage?
Yes.
Straight shin click.
Yeah.
Wait, did you do that reckless?
Yeah.
So it's just the first attack. So the
No, so
oh, but you're just doing straight rolls. Straight rolls. Got it.
yes.
Mhm.
So first one's a hit for 17 points of damage.
Yes. Yeah, so the nine
Did
nine
I
was
do that
my
to
first
you,
attack.
or God, I can't select you, or I can't select the.
What's did it die?
No, I'm trying to. I can't select the token because you're on the token, and there's just such a bad lag. So I'm just going to move you
Cool.
right above the water elemental. Just keep me honest. I'm moving you with me. Quick question. I think I've been doing this wrong. A dragon cannot use its dragon breath attack and make an attack, right? Those two separate actions, unless the multi-attack says do
That
both.
is correct.
Yeah, no, they're
So
different.
I'm not going to retcon anything, but I won't be doing the slam and the whelm attack. That's my mistake, guys.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn, Lorna?
Nah, that's my turn.
Anika, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna stab it with my sword because it's here and I don't like it here, so it needs to die.
Yes, it does.
Or what does my dang harp do? No, I'll just stab it and then I'll figure out the harp later.
Okay.
22 hits it.
Yeah, definitely. 12 points.
12
of damage?
piercing. Yep.
All right.
And then that will be my turn.
All right. Cronus, it's your turn, sir.
Again, I will shadow step behind it.
You are in bright. Well, you don't. It doesn't matter. Or can you do that if you're in bright light? I don't think you are allowed.
You can't
even
do
if
it in bright light.
Got it.
Where is their bright light?
Right in that yellow
20
ring
feet
around
of me.
Josel.
Oh,
Because his torch
Okay.
is actually put out by water, I imagine. Is that correct, Josel? It's like an
okay.
ever-burning.
Well, I'll do this. I was right here.
Okay.
I will run around him
Yeah, that's fine.
as soon as it lets me move.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, definitely tried this small.
All right. And then from there, I'm no longer in his bright light.
Yes, you are.
I don't know if
20
it's updated your
Yeah,
token.
20
You're
feet
still on it.
bright light and 20 feet dim light.
Yeah,
I can do it in dim light.
you're still like
But you're
right
in
on the
bright
edge
light.
of bright light. Yeah,
I'm not in bright light right here, though.
yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
The
You're
edge
20
of the circle's still in there.
I'm not within 20 feet of him, though.
Easiest thing might be on Joshel's
There
token.
you
Just
go.
give him a 20-foot aura.
I did.
Yeah, he is. Now you are not 20 feet away. Now you're 20 feet away from him, or you were not.
Okay.
Or
Well, I
you
don't see
were
an
outside
aura.
the aura.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make it visible to all of us.
Sorry.
Silent.
Got it. That's my mistake. How are we? How are we not seeing what we're both talking about? Here we go. Advanced. Everyone can see here. I think. Right.
Yes.
All right, now I see it.
Sorry about that. That's why we're We're both talking English. One of us is talking American. One of us is talking British. It's your turn, Curtis.
All right. So now I'm in dim light, and then now I will shadow step to the other portion of dim light.
Okay. I know your takes a token odds.
And then 2 attacks.
Yeah, go for it. Screen not. Your token now just finally moved for me.
Yeah. Like, my thing here still hasn't let me do anything. There it is. So 24 for the first one for advantage with Shadow Step, and then 18 on the second.
Bam, bam. Go ahead and do damage. Plus 8. Okay. Plus 12. Got
and
it.
Then unarmed attack for my bonus action.
Go for it.
For 6 more.
Okay. Feel like you've entered a tipping point in the battle. That you've done enough damage that it's doing not as great as it was at the beginning. Anything else with your turn?
Nope.
Josel, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast Booming Blade.
Got it.
So I'm gonna make an attack. It's at disadvantage. 11.
11 is a miss.
Yeah. Well, since I cast a cantrip, I can attack again, but it's just gonna be a normal attack. 10. All right. Worth a shot.
You mean it's just okay? Got it. Okay. Actions on Faye.
Alright, I'm going to take out my packed weapon. And we're underwater, correct?
You're up to your waist in water.
Right.
Upper thighs, waist for some of you. Collar for Anika.
Alright, I don't need to make it a short sword yet, so I'm going to stab twice with the rapier.
Go for it. Bam. Miss. Okay. 9 points of damage, though. Okay.
Yep,
Anything else with your turn?
that's it.
All right, Ezekiel, it's your turn, sir.
I will use Misty Step to teleport blue thingy. As a cantrip, I will then cast Toll of the Dead on the same one.
Okay, go for it. Okay. Wisdom save. Sorry, you're sitting here waiting on me. Fail. So what's the
8 necrotic.
8 necrotic? Okay. All right. Excellent. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and do a recharge. Does a recharge use the recharge? Doesn't count as an action. It just happens to see if they get it back.
Yeah, it just happens.
All right. The first one is for the middle one, and the second one is for the lower one that's holding Anika or Lorna. Actually, it's for the top one, and the top one has to do it too. So, first one's for the top one. It does not get it back. The second one is for the middle one. It does get it back. The third one is for the bottom one. It does not get it back either. So only the middle one next to Cronus gets it back. You guys do start your turn inside the creature. That is not an action. So you, Lorna and Joseph, you'll take 2d8 plus 4. So 19 points of bludgeoning damage for you, Lorna, and then 17 points of bludgeoning damage for you, Joseph.
Alright.
And then it's going to... Can it make an attack at you while you're inside of it? I don't think it can.
I don't think so.
Okay. And it's going to use its movement speed. Swimming speed. It's going to... Ooh, what did it put itself right there?
Oh, right. I gotta do it. Alright, I lose
That's
it.
going to move there. This one's going to move down here. Joseph, you're coming. He's bringing you with him. Why is it trying to move? Sorry.
I
guys.
lose
Okay.
my protection from good and evil.
From being moved.
No,
No. Lost
Oh.
That
concentration.
damage I took.
I don't think he can slam you since you're inside of him, so he's going to attack Cronus with advantage. That's a miss. The other one's going to attack. Or no, it's not going to attack. It's going to do its well. I'm sorry. Go ahead and make a DC strength saving throw, Cronus. You pass, so it pushes you. You can't go into another water elemental, so I'm going to just move you. Just go ahead and move yourself down 5 feet. It's not letting me select your token. Sorry. This one is going to make a slam attack at you, Anika. 13's a miss, I think, and that
Yeah, that's
brings
a
it
miss.
to you two, Lorna. Or you, Lorna.
Okay. Oh. Fuck, I kind of want to get out of it, but I kind of don't. How bad is it looking?
The one that's inside of you, it's kind of hard to tell for an elemental, but you guys definitely think that it is not as chaotic and active as it originally was when you first started the fight.
Okay. I will just recklessly attack it.
Go for it.
22!
That's a hit.
Yes.
Still alive, but it definitely is reacting negatively to that attack.
Awesome. I will recklessly attack it again. 18.
Okay, the image. Go for it.
Another 15 points.
It's the weirdest thing to see this Nika and Faye in front of your face, but it's almost like the water, as a Lorna's stabbing her way out. It's like the water is like plastic or it's rubber or it's extending towards you until eventually the blade pierces through the water and the water kind of disperses and it starts to try to shovel the water back into its elemental form, but it eventually just disperses and melts into the existing pool of water, and it is no longer grappling you, Lorna, and it is dead.
Yay!
Anika, or anything else on your turn, Lorna? I'm sorry.
I have my movement.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so I have 30 feet. Which means.
Yep. And I will say, if you guys specify that you are swimming, you can use your swimming speed and not take the negative consequence to the difficult terrain. It's high enough, especially for you, Nika. You can easily do that. Start using your swim.
Could if I had a swimming speed.
Okay, yeah, I can't help you with that.
Only Cronus has that.
Yep.
Okay, I will go right. 50. I'll go right there.
Excellent. All right. You are in flanking position. Can you do any more actions, or is that your turn?
No, that's my turn. I did not do another frenzied rage.
Got it. Anika, your turn.
15. Okay, I'm going to. Are they grappling anyone, or is anyone inside of them?
Yes,
I am in it.
Josel is. Yeah. thank you.
This one. Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that one.
Okay, go for it. Hit.
Hey. 7. 14.
14.
Mhm.
Got it.
Then, how bad does Josel look beaten up?
And what's your health at, Josel? He's bloodied but he's fighting the good fight inside of the elemental.
Fighting a good fight, not doing anything.
Alright, I'm gonna healing word him.
Okay.
For 7.
7 points healing for you, Josel. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Cronus, it's your turn, sir. You are currently flanking with Lorna, and the elemental has tried for a third time, I think, to consume you, and you've fought him off.
Yep. First, I'm gonna look over at Josel and tell him that stupid torch of his is annoying.
That what is
Joseph
annoying?
flips him off.
What's annoying?
His torch.
All right.
And then I'm going to attack the one that's been trying to take me here.
Go for it.
First one
Yeah, I think the AC is 16.
for 7.
Bam. Okay.
For 11 more.
You got it. It's still up and chaotic as ever.
All right. I'm gonna spin a key point for flurry of blows.
Got it.
So my
Go
first
for it.
unarmed attack.
Okay, go for it.
He instantly kills it, don't he?
Yeah, right?
These things have a lot of HP.
Yeah, but he double critted.
But
You know what? That should be a thing. But in the future, a double crit. No, I don't like that. That's going to backfire on me. Get your turn.
All right, and then for my fourth flurry of blows, I'm going to attack the one that has Josel in it
Interesting. Go for it.
for 21
That's definitely a hit. Go ahead and do damage.
for
Plus
7, and then I'm applying stunning strike.
All right. This one also seems like the battle just seemed to tip over. It doesn't seem as vigorous as it originally was. Go ahead and stunning strike. That's a con save, right? What's that save?
Yes, I believe so. Con save.
All right, it is stunned, and it releases you out of its confines. You are no longer grappled, Josel. You're still inside the creature, so you're going to want to move out of it as soon as possible, I guess.
All right,
Anything
so,
else on your turn, Cronus?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, Josel, you're up.
Okay, I swim out and yeah, we'll just do a couple of strikes with my sword.
Okay.
All right. That's
Hit, 10.
12. So
22.
that's 22.
All right. It's not looking great. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Want to... Wait, no, I probably can only go that far. There we go.
Okay. Actions on you, Faye? Oh, wait, you moved away from it.
He's stunned.
Oh, you're right. But you are... Yep, you wouldn't have triggered either one. Sorry. Faye, your turn. Let's go ahead and skip Faye for Ezekiel. I think he's walking the dog. Go ahead, Ezekiel.
Or the one next to Cronus, I'll do Frostbite.
Okay. It's a DC con. Okay. Con 14. It fails. So it takes 3 points of frost damage. And it also... Its speed is reduced by... It's disadvantage on next attack, but it also reduces its speed by 20 feet. The one on the right side, right?
Yeah, the right side.
Yep. So
Just
it
has
is
the disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah, it doesn't change its speed.
no.
That's,
It's an
different.
elemental piece.
The
It's,
water and elementals.
Oh!
yeah, they have a
Good to
freeze
know.
effect. So if you do freeze damage, it affects their movement speed.
I don't know that.
I didn't either. It's your turn, sir. Anything else?
I don't want to pop my action surge yet. I'm good.
Okay. Elementals. It's not grappling anyone. This one is going to move down after you move down. Let's do the recharges. I think they all need to recharge, don't they? I think both of them don't have one. The first one next to Lorna does get hers. The one next to you, Cronus, does not get his. So this one's going to come after you, Lorna, with its whelm attack. I need you to go ahead and...
Damn, it's done.
Oh, it's done. God. You guys take all my fun away. All right, slam for you, Cronus. 11. Stun does not offer flanking, so 11 misses.
Yep.
Lorna, your turn.
Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Go for it.
I click. Fuck.
That's a miss.
Fuck it, I'm doing it again. Yes!
Definitely a hit.
24.
Oh, wow. And this one, you pierce through this next one, and again, also coalesce with the rest of the pool of water that you're standing in. There's only one left standing. What else would you like to do with your turn?
Movement.
Go for it.
30. That's my turn.
Okay. Anika, your turn. There's only one elemental left standing.
How does that one look?
Not good.
Okay. I'm gonna move just up behind Ezekiel and continue to Eldritch Blast this thing.
Okay.
Because it's been working for me so far.
Okay. Hit.
11.
All right. It's barely standing, but it still remains. Anything else with your turn?
I'm good for now.
Cronus, it's your turn. You are in flanking.
Alright, did my 2 attacks.
Bam,
22
bam.
and a
Hit,
15.
Yep, those both hit.
A
All
19.
right. With a few extra blows, you finally get a punch that seems to rip the gut open with your claws, and the contents of the elemental seem to spill out again as it joins the pool of water. It is also dead. You guys are left to this room at the moment, quiet, with the wheel in the center. Let's go ahead. I know we're running late, guys, so I'm just gonna kind of speed up / gloss over as much as I can. So anyone that's supposed to investigate the room, you know what? Let's not speed up. Let's just pause right here. So you guys have cleared the room. You guys can do what you like. If you want to spin the wheel before we call for a night, you totally can. What would you guys like?
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
While they're doing that, I'll look and see what's in the room.
Okay, I need a strength check or athletics check from Lorna. I imagine if Cronus is helping you, you gotta go ahead with advantage. And you're still raging anyway, so go for it. Definitely, you get it moving. You hear the click, 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 and that familiar chink. Something locking into place. The mechanism stop. It doesn't seem like the chains will continue to go that direct, or the pillar won't continue to rotate that clockwise direction any longer. Here, and then you said, Anika, that you're investigating the room.
Mm-hmm. Taking a look around.
You do start to see some artwork that progress. It kind of shows like almost like a.
I'm back.
All right, you guys are safely in the room. You turn the wheel, locked in the mechanism, and you see some artwork of. This is a piece of art. Or did you do your investigation?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
It's not great, but it's pretty obvious in the room, so you'll get at least the easy knowledge information from it. You'll be able to make out that it's a portrait of a scene where King Triton is handing a trident over to King Triton. I'm sorry, Poseidon. Poseidon is giving King Triton a trident, and it's the scene of when Poseidon made him king of Atlantis. And that's going to wrap up our turn. There is a hallway going north now. There wasn't really a door for this hall. It's more of just so you guys can actually move your tokens like 200 feet without me kind of pumping the brakes. But we can start off from there when we get back next week to see what else lingers or what has happened elsewhere.
All right.
I had a lot of fun, guys. This is a little bit different. We haven't done a good dungeon crawl in a while in this game. So I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.